Hello, and welcome everyone to our Vampire the 5th Edition Chronicle, Baltimore by Night. I, once again, am the Storyteller. Hi.
Hi.
So, I don't believe we have any really pre-game announcements currently, so let us kick into the quick recap. Katrina, you are the recapper, so
What? Since
anything good?
when?
Since you
Um,
started editing the videos and are the last person to really watch them.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, so last time a lot happened. We started off by introducing Coterie to Edward, the Cappadocian elder that we rescued from another dimension when Liz and Murray went off on an adventure into a changeling's realm. And then had a very awkward conversation about that. We introduced him and then formally introduced Sean to Ebenezer and discussed the meeting with with Samuel Smith, and the upcoming meetings with Arthur and Leaf. He told us that Leaf would only be interested in meeting with us if we made it fun. Then we went to go talk to Arthur, and he's terrifying. When we introduced ourselves to him, no. When we introduced ourselves to him, he asked Kozi if she was Kozaline today or Candy. And we haven't actually addressed that yet. He then also casually dropped into conversation that he forced his sire to embrace him and then diablerized him. And Kozi took that moment to be like, okay, I've had fuck enough, and got the hell out of there. She took an Uber back to the bookstore and got high with Tommy.
Off of Tommy.
Yeah.
Callie's face.
Arthur then invited Sean to work on his Rolls-Royce Phantoms, and Sean agreed because that sounds amazing. And they arranged for him to travel to Arthur's later this week and work on it there. And on the way home, while Sean was driving, a motorcycle drove over the back of my SUV. Yeah, we found out it was Leaf, and he told us that we could pull over the boring way or the fun way. And because Sean doesn't know how to back down from a challenge, and also we were told to make it fun, guess which fucking one we opted for. So it ended with Sean driving backwards and Leaf jumping behind my vehicle and landing so hard he flipped and rolled my SUV. We're fine. All of us took 2 superficial damage. But yeah, so we talked to Leaf, and he said basically that he would not help the Anarchs, but that if we ever needed somebody to stir shit up and kill some things, that he'd be down. And we left off with Sean staying and waiting with the car, waiting for the tow truck. Kozi and Tommy getting high at the bookstore, and everyone else getting an Uber to go to the bookstore.
Good times.
Yeah.
All right. And with that, we will begin our chronicle tonight. Okay, let's start with the fun one. Sean waiting for the tow truck.
The most fun option of all of those things, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So glad I didn't uninstall Flappy Bird.
Yeah, so you're waiting with the SUV for about 20 minutes. The tow truck comes up. Because you're operate a garage and stuff.
Mm.
You know the tow truck towers and stuff, so they got to you a lot faster than normal because they use your services and stuff.
Right.
Guy gets out, comes over, he's like, "Ooh, what happened here?"
You know, the damnedest thing. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. It's.
Oh, you hit your head hard? Do you need to like go to the hospital or something? Get that checked out?
It's just a concussion. Don't worry about
might
it.
Still be bleeding.
Oh, just a concussion? Yeah, you can just walk that off.
Yeah, I'll sleep it off.
Definitely.
It's fine. Unfortunately, this is not my car, and I was driving, so I kind of owe them now. But appreciate you coming out here and grab me.
A good thing you own your own little place that you can fix things up.
Tis true.
Can you imagine if you didn't and had to go deal with someone like you?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's ass.
I know. He gets it set up. He's like, yeah, this should be good. This should be good. Yeah. He's like, you want to drive in the SUV as I drag it, or you want to drive up in the vehicle with me? Or are you going to Uber?
I'll sit passenger seat with you. I don't mind that.
All right. Gets in there. Just driving. He's like, so yeah. Ooh. As you're driving down the road, he's just like, whoa, look at the size of that pothole over there. Good thing you didn't hit
Damn.
that. Yeah.
Man, the city should do something about that.
Yeah.
Who knows
Yeah.
who could have gotten hurt?
I know.
I feel like
Crazy.
Kevin is like being salty about something here.
If you've been in the streets of Baltimore, you know.
They
You
are
know.
fucking atrocious. Like the worst. It's literally a running gag that you can tell when you cross county lines because the roads suddenly go from smooth to garbage. Like you can tell without looking at the road just by feeling it.
Yeah, that's hell on shocks and the bottoms of cars.
It must keep you in business, though.
Mm-hmm.
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 After a bit, drives up to your garage, backs it up. Oh, and Larry and them will show up. It's come out. It's like Larry's like, "Whoa, boss, what'd you do?" This is like that one incident with the
Yeah, I'll tell you in a second.
It's like, ooh, well, we can get that banged out.
Yeah. Right, and I think the tow truck driver and make sure he pisses off before
Moves away.
yeah.
So like,
Holy shit.
like, woo. Curly comes out. He's like, "What the hell? Did you hit like a pothole that was formed by some guy punching the ground and flipped the car over?
Yeah.
Really again? Dang.
I know, right? City is so weird. City is so weird.
I know. Had a couple. It's like that one car that came in a couple months ago. Claimed the same damn thing happened.
Well, either way, we gotta get this banged out. So let's drag it in there.
Yeah.
Do you guys get my text about the Automa car?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that about?
I don't know. Sounds like something some silly person would say. Automa car. Oh, should we change our listing in the yellow pages under Automa car now?
Not yet.
You guys are still yellow pages? Jesus.
You get exclusivity if you use your own word.
Yeah, we so like yeah, we do keep in the yellow pages slightly for those really old people who just cannot seem to comprehend that you can search everything on Google.
Yep.
Yeah, knew this one guy used to have his people print out his emails for him.
They'd download their whole desktop onto a flash drive and then be like, hang on, I gotta get to my saved inbox from like a... It was a mess. Yeah, it's stupid.
Mhm.
People are stupid sometimes.
Yeah, unlike us, boss. You got yourself some real educated mechanics here.
Flashback to the, was it the vampire teabag? Just like, oh god. Yep. Yep.
And as you start working on the vehicle, we'll cut to the people in the Uber.
Oh god.
As it's like just driving, like, so how's it going? You want the aux cord or something? You want to hear some of my music?
Oh no.
I'm fine with whatever you got, dude.
Oh, okay.
No, don't say that.
Nothing
You
too
have
loud.
something prepared?
No, but I'm scared.
Puts in, just get some easy goth music going on.
Intergalactic.
What are the odds?
That's not
Apparently
golf.
really high.
Space golf.
Some of the cure or something like that. Yeah.
Oh,
On a few bands I know. It's like, yeah, it's good for what you'll need.
I'm not interested
Yeah.
in conversing with the driver.
Yeah. Liz
Y'all
was
look
just
like you've been through a lot.
It's been a really long day. I don't know if you saw, kind of totaled my car a bit. Hit and run. Super sucked.
Yeah, I saw the vehicle as I drove up. Looks like you
Yeah.
almost hit. Looks more like you hit like a mountain or something, or like a building.
No, I think it was a deer. You know those things, they appear out of freaking nowhere. And
Possibly a John Deere.
I mean, if
Oh,
I
did-
didn't know any better, I'd say it was a moose, but we're in Maryland, so.
Did you hear they're fighting to give people the right to repair their John Deere tractor so they don't have to go to the supplier like that? Because the principle is you bought the damn thing, you should be able to fix your own vehicle.
It's about
Mm.
time they've had a stranglehold for too long.
Yeah.
And apparently recently Apple has also started to release their stranglehold so people can do it. It's nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Monopolies are bad.
Except for the board game. I like that.
Oh,
See, a lot of people play by a lot of weird house rules to make the game last forever. But if you play as the rules as written, it's a really fun game that can destroy friendships.
I mean, it can, yeah. Yes, accurate.
I don't need dice for that.
Yeah, there's Mario Party.
That's more my
I'm
speed.
just listening to The Cure, and I'm like sitting by the. Oh shit! My internet connection's unstable.
We can
Somebody
still hear
yell
you.
at my brother.
Hold up. I'm gonna go yell.
Mhm.
Guys, get off
Sticks her
here!
head- Sticks her head out the window and screams. Yeah, Liz is just gonna try and awkwardly maintain some conversation with this guy for a while, just to pass the time and make us stand out a little less.
Mm.
And then
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of
So-
experience with that, so I don't have what to say.
It's like, it's okay. I mean, small talk is, it's an art form.
Mhm.
Some people really good at it. Some people not so good. Yeah.
We went too far. We should have been back by now.
Oh, I've been circling the block a couple times.
Oh God, that's not necessary. We're good.
Why?
Because I can't find a parking space.
That's
You don't need to park.
fine.
You're supposed to
Dude,
let us
just
out.
double park and we'll chop out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, perfect timing.
Mhm.
Then I had to make sure that I finished the songs, because you don't end the cure in the middle of a song.
Liz is
Listen.
just gonna stand on the sidewalk for a second, rubbing her temple. Shall we go see what your employee and Kozi are up to?
Well, I'm a little bit scared, but sure.
She's probably having a better time than we did.
I mean, she didn't roll in a vehicle, so there's that.
Yeah. It's one up on her.
Yeah.
Go
And
inside
I guess
then.
we're going into the bookstore.
You walk up the door, the sign actually says closed for once and it's locked.
That can't stop me.
Jilon just pulls on the
Yes.
door. It's still locked, bro.
Mari does have a key,
No,
so
no, a door Yeah. unhinges, and he's like, "No, it's not. I don't know what you're talking about." I use my key because this is my bookstore, and I get it.
I didn't know that door locked. I guess it makes
You
sense.
know what? I didn't either.
all doors have a lock.
Go away.
Tommy's
Who's
just like,
talking?
Oh, it's Tommy.
oh, I work here. Yeah, Cozy's
thought
on the
you were-
couch.
Thought you were someone else.
She thinks she's doing stuff I don't know if she's actually doing or not. I don't think she's ever hit as hard. Should have used a weaker drug.
What did you give her?
Opium? Mushroom? Topical?
Blue 97.
What does that mean?
Oh, she'll be fine.
It's this. It's blue and it's the 97 variant.
Is she going to the mountains or is she skiing?
Straight food coloring.
Sean running in. I'm good.
Well, you should probably check on her, Liz.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on the couch right there.
She might need a guide or something.
I will go find Kozi.
Yeah, so Tommy looks at Murray. He's like, I'm sorry, I closed the store down a little bit early.
That's fine. Did you have a good night, Tommy?
It's okay. Yeah, I'm on a downer right now.
Hmm.
Anybody weird come by?
Looks over at the couch where Kozi is. No?
Good.
Yeah, I'm using some was it Purple Hill 12? It's a bit of a downer. Keeps me calm at night after I use the uppers.
You shouldn't combine uppers and downers.
Evens you out.
Wait, you wait for the one to leave your system.
Did you?
Yes.
I think
Yeah,
he knows what
Kozi
he's
sucked
doing.
it out.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah. So I used the upper, then Kozi drank, and then afterwards, and I after I had my apple juice and cookies, I got the other one. Would you like an apple juice?
Not at the moment.
I'm
I
gonna go
don't
sit
think I
down.
can.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry, that's rude of me.
No, it's fine, Tommy. You know.
Is it late?
Yeah, what time of night is it?
I don't
we went
remember.
and
We've done a lot
so
in one
our
day.
meeting with Arthur started at 10.
So it's probably
And we
around
were there for a couple of hours, I think.
maybe about 1:22 and 33 seconds.
34.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find Kozi.
She's on the passed out couch.
hon.
Oh, we got one of those.
Yeah, normally it's for when people like want to sit down and read and they're just kind of like
Kozi, how's it going?
How am I doing?
I just think about this time you're finally coming off of it, so yeah. Starting to
Before I head in,
Can I don't. This isn't a constant choice by Kozi, but I would like to force a premonition.
Alright, so that is the roll of aspects and resolve, right? Right?
something like that.
Yeah.
One of the few disciplines we use consistently, and I will remember it, which I did.
While she's doing that, I also am going to do a rouse check to try and heal the little bit of damage I took.
All right.
I am hungry, but I am
Alright.
healed.
Wrong dice.
Does that just get slept off?
Healing?
Yeah.
For
Gotta rouse it.
superficial damage, you gotta rouse the blood for it.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Uh,
I will too.
But you can wait. Like, you don't have to do it right away.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait because I'm at 3 hunger right now. I don't want to get to 4 and then have to feed and might have an accident.
All of
You
you
can
have hunger
feed
4
and
and all
then-
look at Tommy.
Yeah, you could feed and then go and heal the damage.
I think I'll do that next time.
I just figured it would be smart because Kozi gets weird sometimes about vampire blood.
Actually, I think Jilon will call one of his herd and try to get a hookup for some feeding.
So what you get on your dice, Aya?
4 successes. I said it like 3 times.
We didn't hear you at all.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I'm
seem like you're
sorry.
kind of far away from your mic.
Let me. On Discord, is that better? Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Sorry, on Discord, I was using Discord last night. On Discord, it gets really loud if I put it like right here. So.
Mhm.
I have to
Huh,
move.
yeah.
But-
Yeah, I saw you moving. I just thought you were having audio issues or talking to yourself. All right, so 4 successes. You're like just seeing things. Let me see prepositions. Okay, I'd have one of my own. Yeah, you're seeing premonitions. You see, where's the story going, if anywhere?
You have a story
I don't
plan?
fucking know.
He's got all these characters and dragon stuff going on.
Yeah.
I guess so.
So,
Homework
Picasso.
dragon shit.
So you have this vision, and that there's like this performance going on of a play, and you see the spectral ghosts that you've seen earlier, and then as you're seeing this, you hear some screams and the theater, and then you just see what appears to be like this black ichor void starting to consume the stage. And that's
Oh, fuck, I'm gonna get Norded! Shit! Yeah, so, okay. She just, like, is, like, staring sort of around, trying to see if, like, like, where she's standing is no longer, like, in a void. And she's just kind of, like, you know, off in her own little world right now.
Cozy.
Liz?
Yeah, hey. I like kneel down in front of her. But can you fucking not?
neighborhood dogs.
How'd you
This
get in
bitch
here?
literally heard the neighbor's dog barking, ran out of the bedroom, ran up to the office, stood in the doorway, and barked at me. And when I asked him, could he not, turn around and sat down like he was the most offended he'd ever been in his life. Anyway, yeah.
Did you not hear there's a dog?
It's not like it's the same dog barks every fucking night, same time.
No, listen.
Yeah. So, how you doing?
How did you get in here?
I'm with Mari. She has a key.
The
She's
boy
up at the
has a
front with
key.
Tommy.
How did you use the key? There's nothing there.
There's a keyhole, sweetheart.
It's a keyblade. Fuck, I'm getting double Norded now. I don't. I'm so confused.
Well, you're here at the bookstore.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the books.
Almost all of us are here. Sean is handling a thing.
What's going on? What's up?
You're very high.
I saw the theater getting absorbed by black ichor, and a ghost is haunting my ass.
Well, at least half of that is normal, right?
Isn't that wild? My life is weird.
Okay, so
Normal
I'm torn
people
because I
get
genuinely
haunted.
don't know whether this is a vision or you're just still tripping balls.
Yes.
So we're gonna table that one for later, and we'll come back to it if it shows up again. Same like we did with the dragon.
Okay. Okay. If I get turned into like a creepy evil version of me, you can kill me with a keyblade, okay? I think that's how that works. I've never played Kingdom Hearts.
I was very confused for a second. I wasn't sure you were speaking English anymore. That's not one I've played before.
I have better taste than that.
Man, Liz has a lot of things in her car. Wait, what the fuck
Mari,
is this thing?
so offended.
What is this?
The fuck you just have that on hand? That's amazing.
Yeah, it's. They forgot to put it away, so it's right here. So I was like, opportunity knocks.
Honestly, Liz will be coming back because there are some very expensive shit in her vehicle.
Yeah, she has
Meanwhile-
a fucking keyblade in there.
Meanwhile,
Probably
in the
won't forget to
garage,
use it. So-
Monette's just like, huh, they got a Van Gogh back here. Nifty.
Okay, that isn't a locked safe. That has a combination.
Van
That's
Gogh
amazing.
is not in the car.
It's in the van.
Go. The van.
No! Where'd you put it then?
I was trying to put it on the wall. And then,
And then
you guys were like,
changed your mind.
and then we changed our minds and we're like, we should take it to the Tremere, and I think it's in Mari's car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the community center, Pavel. I'm gonna borrow
doesn't know
her
anything's in there.
car. Holy shit,
No,
what's
I
that?
s-
No, he's just borrowing her car. Borrowing her car.
Him and Edward. Woo!
Yeah, so we should reconvene with the others because a lot is
Liz,
happening. Hmm.
Liz,
Yes.
do you know who I am?
Do I know who you are?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Are you Candy or are you Kozaline?
I don't know. I'm a lot of people.
Clearly.
I'm a lot of people in a lot of places. I don't know which one is me. That's weird, right? I know you're Liz.
Well,
And you
step one.
somehow got into the void, which is very impressive magic. Are you magic?
The same kind of magic as you.
Lesbian magic, yeah.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. That I know. I like girls and I like boys and I like everybody in between.
Meanwhile, Tommy's like, I don't think that's a real magic.
She's like cupping your face and I'm just like
I don't think I ever heard Crystal or Dan mention that stuff before.
the most powerful magic
boy.
of all. There is a girl that is looking for me and now works here, so it's possible that I might see her by accident, and I don't know if she's gonna know. No, I don't know. I don't know
this
me, so I
your
don't know if she know me, because
friend?
if she know me, then am I know me? I don't know me.
No, that's your sister.
I don't have a sister.
Whoa.
I have a brother though, and I had other siblings, but they're very dead. Like they died of a plague. That was weird.
Okay. So we're gonna.
I was in a ballroom once, and I was dancing with a pretty lady, and then I danced with a gentleman, and then I sucked his blood. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. We're gonna. So, guys, she's still incredibly high. I don't know what the fuck to do with this.
Give her some of this.
No, Tommy. Tommy, go home. We're gonna shut this down for the rest of the night.
Okay. He goes into the back room. Comes back out with his stuff.
Do you want to like stay upstairs, or you good going home?
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Are you high
just-
too?
No, I was just going to use the Uber that you pulled up in.
Is he still there?
It's been several minutes. I assume he's left.
No, he's over there. He was talking to someone across the street.
Who are they talking to?
Oh, Smiley,
The
That's
fuck
probably
is
why I say-
Smiley?
the crackhead from across the street.
Oh, okay.
I mean, come on, everyone knows Smiley.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I don't know
nickname for
why I
Miles.
asked.
There goes the crackhead. His name is Smiley.
Did you just say that?
Have you
just Val
noticed our
with the
group
ball.
is so pretty? Like incredibly pretty.
Tommy's like, see you
Yeah.
later.
Hi, Tommy.
So you have
What's
his
that?
briefcase and like his hat.
He's got a hat, but that's about it. He puts the shutters down, locks the door, turns the lights off like he's closing up the shop, and just walks out. And you
Turn
guys are in the
lights off,
bookstore.
Are we sitting in the dark now?
Yeah.
It's not that
He's
dark
just
to
gonna
us.
lead Kozi over to one of those like coffee tables, at the front where like the cafe is, so we can all sit around a table, and just puts her head in her hands. Okay, so it's been a long night. Just so you know, we did encounter Leaf. I don't know if you got my text.
I don't think this is the right time
We're
to
fine.
tell her.
I mean,
My
we are all
car's-
leaves in the wind, aren't we?
I look at
She's at her
Liz.
most lucid right now, most honest. The real her.
Speaking of the real
Me?
her,
I
we can
don't
cut over to
know,
Sean.
That's
No barriers.
See, I don't know about that one. I'm not even sure what is the real me. So, like, who even fucking knows? I'm not scared. It's fine. My head
Yeah,
hurts.
so what's Sean doing?
So,
Like a big wrench or something. Is that how you fix things?
so we cut over to.
What am I supposed to do with this? This won't fit in the car.
Yeah. So you and the others, they're starting to bang out the dents. One's like taking the has the engine block, pulling it out to check for some cracks and stuff, because you said it was a pretty hard one. So like
Yeah.
the dragon was like, "Ooh, is this priority or like put it at the top of the line or like at the bottom?"
Yeah. Yeah. Probably should throw on the top of the list.
You can probably get it down in about 12 hours if we work through lunch.
No, don't work through lunch.
Okay, so about
That,
14 hours then.
yeah, that's fine.
All right, you just want us to, we can work it throughout the day too. Not that, just so that when you wake up at night, you can get it. Get the morning shift to also work on it.
Yeah, as long as we don't have like a rush, like for sometimes it gets crazy, but like, but yeah, if we got, as long as we're good to take care of it, just try and get it done. How have you guys been? It's been, I haven't checked in on you in a little bit.
Pretty good, pretty good. Just working. Haven't had too many weird and strange things other than that one week when you brought us, the car with the blood and pieces.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, since then it's been pretty normal.
That's
Normal. Yeah. Suspensions. How to fix some of those. Some tire problems. Gunshot wounds to the car. Stuff like that.
good. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
That's good. Glad to hear it.
Larry's like, "Oh, my kid's gonna be in a play at the community center down the street."
Oh yeah. Oh, wow, that's really cool. What's the play? What part?
It is the part of. I think it's one of the extras that just kind of sings in the background when everyone else is singing. They're apparently, and then, but they said he did a good enough job that the new production that they're working on will be. He might actually get a more of a leading part in it.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're doing Les Mis in a country song style.
Okay. All right.
Why are you like this?
Yeah, I think
Kevin likes to punch music in the face.
I don't
Yeah,
see anything wrong with that.
yeah, I think the one part that's going to be like bluegrass introduction to what was it, Valjean or whatever. Yeah, that's going to be nice.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
But hey, that's pretty cool.
It caused so much pain in our people. Every drama person in the world is just like, no, stop it.
Meanwhile, me, yes, keep going.
So it's pretty interesting. Yeah, so he's doing good. Just starts getting that awkward
It's like,
thing where they're
well-
working, but it's like you're the boss at the same time. They're like, yeah.
Well, we got anything else like straggler stuff that I should take a look at?
You get well, the books need balance, and our paychecks have to come out and need your signature on them.
Fuck yeah, I should do that.
Yeah,
I knew I was forgetting something.
yeah.
Oh, hang on, real quick. Did you guys see the texts that I sent you of the cars?
Oh yeah, that is some good stuff there.
Dude, pretty fucking sweet. It was like a kid in a candy shop. This guy.
Yeah.
Light touching. No. I mean, this dude would kill you if you even said something wrong. Like, so I'm not gonna even attempt to like really manhandle these cars, except for one, but only because he asked.
Well, maybe
I'm
you
gonna
can.
handle that car so hard.
Oh, you should the one you're fixing. You should convince him that you need to drive it around some to make sure it's working, and we can just drive it in the country, the county, and just like really enjoy them stuff. Yeah.
I'll see what I can do, but I'm not making any promises.
Well, we know you have a way with people.
Yep. Anyway, let's let me go get your all that stuff taken care of so you guys can get paid.
Yeah, money is good.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll be in my office if you need me.
All right. As you go in your office to do the tedious stuff, we cut back to the other tedious stuff.
So everything's fine. Like I said, it was just a little fender bender. We're fine though.
You still exist?
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
Honestly, a little annoyed that Sean.
I'm a little annoyed about existing too.
I was gonna say a little annoyed that Sean drove so aggressively in my car, but on the other hand, if I had been behind the wheel, it probably would have been a lot worse. So I have to give him that.
I can't drive, which is weird, right? It's weird.
It's a little weird, I gotta say. Like, I'm not
It's
judging
normal.
you because I don't know what public transit is like in LA, but
Awful. Really bad. But also I was scared because when my dad tried to drive me, it wasn't good. I fell off the coach and then hit my head against the horse. You know.
Weird LA drivers.
Like he didn't hit me, but I hit against his ass and it was weird. But and then he kept yelling me about stuff and I didn't want to deal with it. He's very transphobic and I don't need that shit.
Oh boy.
We met both the Autarchus. That's good.
Yeah. Arthur said that he would not help Robin.
They're better than the first one.
I mean, literally everybody in this town is better than the first one.
That's
we
true.
met. Everyone. And I say that absolutely fucking terrified of Arthur to my bones.
Bones.
He seemed pretty aloof. Did Leaf say he was going to talk to us again? This was just like an introduction. I don't remember if we got anything out of it.
I think what he was saying was basically, don't bother me until you have a fight that's actually
That's right.
that's interesting.
He just wants a fight.
Yeah. And then when you have that, be prepared for me to fuck shit up. Yeah.
Do you need me to fight somebody? Because I'll fight somebody.
I do not think so. I just realized we might have left the sword in the car. I'm gonna text my
You have a sword?
You have a sword that Arthur gave you.
I have a sword?
We both have swords.
Swords exist?
Kozi.
That's amazing.
It's like a kid in a candy store.
All right.
That's the name of the episode.
I don't want to destroy your high, sweetheart, because like you deserve it. But on the other hand, this is making conversation very difficult.
I'm sorry. I was sad, and Tommy was like, hey, you want to distract yourself? And I was like, yes. And then I had a dream about my theater going into the abyss.
Okay, so when you say the abyss, what does that mean?
You know, like, you
Bottom
know
of the
that
ocean?
episode in SpongeBob where he's like, I won't be alone, like that, but in black.
What? No, I cannot
No.
stress to you enough how much I do not understand any of the words that just came out of your mouth.
Bring up the episode. Let's watch it.
Yeah. Just look it up. Yeah.
Okay, one of you look it up.
I'm looking it up for real.
You can look up something based on what you said and it makes sense.
I'm gonna try.
SpongeBob episode where that's what I got out of that.
Where Squidward wanted to be alone.
Oh.
Doesn't he
Yeah.
always want to be alone?
Is that when he looks out the window at the people having a good time and he's sad about it?
Magical something appeared.
It's a macaroni and cheese.
I got it. I'm sending it to the chat.
And while Mari is looking that up, Liz is gonna look up and see if I can see anything regarding the keywords Budapest Club and 1988.
So you go to the
Mad
what
Libs.
the work computer. It's not the best.
Use
Now,
my cell
if
phone.
I was gonna say if you were using Mari's computer, you'd be like, wow, probably would be better if we were at an internet cafe that had higher speed internet.
Wow. Wow.
Phone.
Fucking record.
Sorry.
It's
Yeah, you're
not
looking.
built to be an internet cafe. It's built to be an adult bookstore. Okay.
You have
Oh,
a
a
specific
cult.
clientele
A
and it
cult.
works.
I heard adult. I was like, what? I had this bookstore wrong this entire time.
I have a couple of sexy books.
Yeah, that'd be a very different vibe.
I'm just saying.
You can put it in a
Adult
separate room
stuff,
in the back with
definitely, there's absolutely some sexy books in there.
a beaded
yeah.
curtain and blocking it off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you look that up, and there are articles about a club in Budapest that in the summer of 1980s, there was a massive massacre. About 80 people were killed and exsanguinated in the club, and very little was. Their only survivor basically just said that it was like the devil himself had come into the club and destroyed them, and the survivor didn't live too far after the massacre itself. Only like about a month or two before complications did them in.
What kind of complications? Like a heart attack or?
Fell out a window.
Severe, lots of organ damage and other stuff that just sometimes
Mhm.
with different medicines, even though you seem like you're working out of it, but then it just hits you later and stuff.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Hate that. All right.
But there's actually, you also notice that there isn't a ton of explicit details
Yeah.
of anything, just a general overlay. And it said that the person responsible is still at large.
Yeah, I also might be having issues because the might not be written in English.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's written in whatever language it is written in. What the fuck is
Yeah, I don't know what
Hungary?
is the. It's in Hungary. I don't know what their
Oh.
like primary language there is.
It's called Hungarian.
Okay, all right.
It's probably
It's a-
Cyrillic.
But I don't know what like if do they speak
Oh.
like 99% of everybody there speaks Hungarian only, or do they also have a lot of English speakers there?
I believe it's mainly Hungarian, and it's, I believe, a Uralic language, which is related to
Cool,
like
I
Are you
understand.
Finnish
looking
and
up a
stuff.
fucking archive? You
I
probably
look
wiki
at
Google
none of
search
this.
it. I'm sure it's in English.
Well, yeah, no, that's even then, like Google Translate isn't gonna translate everything. But yeah, I just looked it up. Apparently, the 2% of people that don't speak Hungarian usually speak some version of German, Croatian, Romani, Slavic, Romanian, Serbian, or Slovene.
Yeah,
No,
from
I got-
fucking Europe. Of course they do.
Okay, all right, so so that's the thing that happened.
Thank you for the history lesson.
What is that related to? Why is that?
I
important?
didn't share any of this part yet.
Everyone's just
like-
looking up videos of SpongeBob on their phone. Apparently, Jilon's not.
Liz is looking this up because Arthur mentioned earlier this evening that he had been in Budapest in a club in 1988. And when he walked out, he was one of the only people left alive. So I'm like, I'm curious now. So I Googled it and I'm scared. But I don't want to share this while Kozi's high as a kite. So
I'm flying. I can't fly. Not yet.
group vote, should we try to bring Kozi's high down at some point?
What's the rush? Let her ride it out. She's doing all right. It's almost time for day sleep. She can sleep it
Alright,
off.
can you put a different SpongeBob episode on?
And geeks.
She's just
Yes.
a kid with the cell phone on the table.
Yeah, I hand her my iPad and I'm like, just here, I'll put SpongeBob on enter non-associated streaming service here, and I hand it to Kozi.
Yeah.
So, meanwhile, back at the garage, Sean gets a knock on the door.
Come in.
You see,
He has glasses on and is sitting like on a
Larry's
with
like,
an abacus.
I don't
doing
have my
his
prop on.
back.
I don't have my glasses on me.
hey, we found this sword in the back seat.
Why?
You
That's
were
why we're
you were
asking.
there when we got
there.
it.
Should
That's
we
the
like?
sword. Arthur gave
we
us
need
a
a-
sword when we were talking about changelings, so he gave us a cold iron sword.
Yeah, it's like really old looking and stuff. And Curly says it's got some like some magic stuff on it, but Curly's a little
Yeah, that probably belongs to my associate. So yeah, just put it in the corner and I'll make sure it gets back to
Yeah.
her.
yeah, apparently there's inscriptions in like an old Slavic language and stuff. It's interesting. Curly
Huh.
said it says something about killing like some kind of fey word or something. I don't know.
Huh. Convenient that he took some of those classes in college.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Curly just is weird. He takes a lot of stuff. He also speaks Klingon.
I know. I have this weird like that's cool because he learned a new language, but also what a fucking dork.
Yeah. Could have at least learned Gwynia.
Anyway, yeah, just set it in the corner. I'll make sure that gets back to her.
Just want to make sure, because, detailing it, and want to make sure anything that could potentially be incriminating is brought to your attention.
Yeah, find anything else, definitely let me know, because
There's a safe in the back seat we could break into if you want. We got the tools.
We do have the tools. Well,
See in the background one of them like
what hurt? What Liz doesn't know won't hurt her.
and you can just tell whoever it is that happened in the accident. Someone just so happened to magically have a blowtorch near it.
Yeah. We'll fix it. We'll get that fixed.
If you put a blowtorch near those priceless ass paintings, I swear to God.
Why do you have this safe in your car?
Because I'm a fucking art restorationist.
Yeah, I don't get it. You're not here, so pop that safe.
All right, it's going to take us a little bit. It's a sturdy one. And we cut back to the other group.
Liz sense a disturbance in the force.
Meanwhile, Liz is probably on the phone with her insurance company, giving them the story about how we hit a deer, I guess.
A wild raccoon.
The person on the other
Not a
line is like,
raccoon.
Miss Caldwell, looking at the amount of money you pay, we don't really need an excuse. We will cover it.
I'm fantastic. Do you think I could also get a rental? Because I'm
Of
gonna
course.
need it.
We can get one ready for you in about 2 hours.
That sounds amazing.
Though you can pick it up anytime in the next 24 hours. You don't have to pick it up then. Because
2
we know it's
hours.
late.
I'm kind of a night owl, and I was up already because of this nonsense. So 2 hours sounds awesome.
We will email you the location and codes and everything you need to get the rental. Anything you prefer?
Something at least the same size, but otherwise should be fine.
Okay.
Monster truck. Got it.
Just needs to be able to carry
with me.
I got it.
some heavy boxes and yeah. And then I'm gonna text Sean and tell him that I spoke with my insurance company. They'll handle the cost of repairs. Just hold on to whatever you find in there, and I'll be by to pick it up tonight.
Okay.
Hey, get that angle grinder!
Guys, speaking fucking quick, she's coming.
So I have a question. Are the stuff that we stole is the stuff that we stole in your car, or is it in my car?
I was picturing that at least mine is in my car because I have like a specially built safe that has the protective layers and everything between it to protect it.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't want
Perfectly
it there,
safe.
that's on you. That's totally fine. But that's where Liz's is.
Okay. Just the painting, or like all of the stuff?
The painting, the stuff that you were going to take to the Tremere is probably in your car because you
Okay.
went to take it to the Tremere and then found out that you couldn't, right? Because they weren't
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
That's why I was asking, because I was gonna ask Kevin if I could go to the Tremere and like ask about it. You know, like the 2 Tremere left. Yeah.
There are a couple. I thought they brought in a few more.
Yeah, they brought in at least one ringer. Let's see. So you call the Chantry again?
Yeah.
You just hear a very loud voice on the other end. Hello! I think I got it working! Hello, Magic? Magic's cry! Who is this? I cannot see your face.
Who is this?
I am Sharknat.
Is Frederick there?
He is doing something. He said for me to look at this magic device and see if I can figure it out. I am learning of the first of the 20th century.
That's great. Can you ask him if it's all right if I come over and see him tonight? It's Mari, by the way.
Oh! You hear in the background just Gregory's
Has
voice.
Mari ever met this person before?
No, but I figure he knows.
You hear Gregory's voice in the background. Master, you can just hit that button. They can hear you. You don't have to scream into the receiver. He's like, is this better?
Yes.
Ah. I'm making sure I have not used these telephones. Is that what it's called? Yes. Yes, this is one of my first attempts. I figured it worked more like the old scrying mirrors we had.
Well, did you have to scream in the scrying mirrors?
Well, typically, sometimes we would if the person on the other hand wasn't coming through and I didn't see your face appear. So I figured it wasn't working. And I couldn't hear your voice too well.
Oh, well,
Hold on. Hold. What was that? Oh, there's something called speakerphone. What? Explain it to me later. Yes. Yeah, you can come. You're a part of the chantry. Yes. I will be here to talk to you.
okay. I'm gonna head over.
I'm just imagining Mari just sitting on one of the couches, just like phone to her ear, just like, oh my fucking god, kill me.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Just do it again. Second time. Second time's a charm.
Yes. So we'll be seeing you. That'll be the first time I really get the chance to truly meet you, Mari.
Yes. I will see you soon.
All right. Certainly out.
No.
Mari, are you leaving?
Well, do you want me to not leave?
No, I wouldn't want you to leave. But if you have to leave, then you have to go. But I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too. You
You're
can
very-
keep my iPad.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I think you're pretty hot. Yeah, I always thought that. But you got really weird with your like fiance and your girlfriend, and then I said I probably shouldn't deal with that because that's nonsense. And then I took off my shirt, and then I was like, "Liz is pretty good," and then I was like, "Liz is the best." And then you know, now I'm dating her, and she's very pretty. Isn't she pretty?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna go see the damage that was done to my vehicle at Sean's if the rest of you guys wanted to go, or you could stick around here.
I don't think that you should leave Kozi alone.
That's why I'm inviting Kozi to come with me.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, show her the damage.
Jilon, do you want to come with?
I was gonna go somewhere and feed, but
That's up to you, whichever. I'm calling an Uber because
We have some muffins in the back if you want
Yeah.
some.
So
those aren't
Yeah.
wet enough for me.
yeah, Jilon, when you
Sorry, did you say
contacted
those aren't bland enough for me?
wet.
Wet,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah, you do call and get one of your herd woken, and they will meet you at your place. They're a little groggy, so it's going to take about 45 minutes or so for them to get there, but they will be there for your personal
That's
pleasure.
good. I'll be there for all night, so they can take their time.
Tommy was making trying to make blood muffins before.
the fuck is a blood muffin? Sounds awful.
Sounds like
It's
a muffin
like a
made of blood.
muffin that's like made of blood.
Maybe he's
I
bluffing.
mean, have you not heard of black pudding? It's also made with blood.
If you can crack
in a
the blood
muffin?
muffin idea, you can make a mint.
I
A mint
don't
blood
know.
I
muffin.
mean, I also heard chocolate cake made with blood before. There's a lot of. I've had some. It's very good, but also it made me vomit. So
Yeah.
Maybe not so
I
good.
feel like it's all of the other stuff that's not the blood that would make it not work for us.
It's like an owl pellet. They eat like a mouse and they get everything they need out of it, and then the rest of it just comes back out.
That's not how any of this works. Okay,
That's
all
how
right.
owls work.
I eat a human.
Yeah,
will
not
that
us,
also happen
though.
like when I poop a whole skeleton?
What? I meant like you eat a blood muffin, you absorb the blood, and then the
I
muffin
did
comes
eat
out in like a
couple
hard
people
little
before,
ball.
but I have not pooped the skeleton yet.
That's not how it works. Typically, we just barf Jilon.
Yeah. It would be the muffin remains of the blood muffin.
At
Would
least
come
for me
out.
personally, it would be the whole everything. But mine's a bit more.
I mean, if it's got blood in
Particular.
there, the
Anyway.
blood would stay behind.
This
If he gets the formula working correctly.
Yeah,
if he gets it working correctly, I will try it.
I
Let me
would
know how
love
it
some
is.
blood cake for my birthday.
Hey, Kevin, where will I be picking up this rental car? Is it somewhere where I could maybe like get an Uber there, get the car, and then make my way to Jack's? Or actually, no, Jack's is only a couple blocks away, right?
It's a bit away, but you could walk there if you really wanted to. I mean, it's a city. Or you could go get an Uber.
You could
up to
Naruto
you.
run there.
I'm not gonna
Drive
Naruto
you.
run there.
I can do
Oh
Quick
that.
and
yeah, yeah.
fast.
Can you drop us off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a car. I hope, because
I just wasn't thinking about it because I figured the Tremere Chantry was kind of out of the way, but also I have no fucking idea where it is. So
yeah. I do, right, Kevin? Like Erica's still not blindfolding me, or do I have to go to Erica first?
No, it's just the first time really the blind vote.
Oh, okay. So I know where it is then.
Yeah, because you have to be
Alright.
initiated.
Yeah.
So you go
Um,
get in one of Mari's vehicles.
I only have one.
Do you
of course.
Jilon,
Only you
when
knew
do
somebody
you
who's with
think-
colors. Yeah.
What birthday do we celebrate? Do I celebrate my like birthday when I was born, or do I celebrate the when I died, or do I celebrate the one that Dominic had, or do I celebrate all of the above? Because that's a lot of birthdays, and I want presents.
You can have a party whenever you want, and I'll help. It doesn't have to be any specific day. You could call it a
Yeah.
birthday party, and you could make up anything you want.
Okay.
Honestly, it depends on the vampire and the clan. There are some really old school, goofy Ventrue that celebrate their death day.
See, I'm old enough. The calendars were different back then.
Goofy vampire, like Goofy the Disney character as a vampire.
He's got those two big teeth.
So you're in the vehicle and you drop them off at the garage. Is that where you're going, or the rental?
Where would you like for me to drop you off at?
It's
I
not a
guess
hard
let's do
question.
the garage because I don't think the rental's gonna be ready yet.
So
Okay.
drop off the garage. You hear, garage sounds like angle grinders and blow torches and chains. And then Mari drives away. Just see ya, fuckers.
Bye, Mari. I love you.
I love you too.
I think you're cool.
Mm-hmm.
So Sean, yeah, you see Liz, Jilon, and Kozi. Kozi.
I think it's
on
just
up.
me and Kozi because Jilon was gonna go feed it.
Oh
right?
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
gonna head home and rest for the night because it's been a
Yeah.
rough day.
Yeah.
So
Oh, fuck. Ixnay, stop. It's too late. Hey, Liz.
There's a lot
Hey.
of fire here.
She's still
Uh,
high, by the way.
Who? Why are you high?
I have depression.
Tommy got her high.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Person, Carly walks up. Boss, we stopped the thing. Ah! Oh, is this the person's vehicle?
Yes.
It'll be done in a couple hours. Sean
super.
said, the boss man said to, make it a priority and everything. We're
Why
working
did
really
you
hard.
do it to the car? It used to go beep beep. Does it go beep beep?
Don't mind her. She's
Ah.
extraordinarily high right now.
Monique.
I mean, we
can
all
you
have that
go
mental
beep,
friend.
Beep.
You just hear it from the background. Beep, beep.
Thank you. Yep. See.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'll be quiet now. I'm sorry.
Yo, boss man, should we get the special treat for the special friend? And we get some ice cream in the back.
No.
Okay.
Love ice cream.
No. None for you. You left a sword in your car.
Yeah, the one
That's
that
my sword!
That's incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, I'm aware. I noticed when it was rattling around the fucking car while it was rolling.
That could have
You
killed
need to
somebody.
put it in the sheath, you silly Billy.
It
Cur-
doesn't
Curly
matter
comes
when
out.
it's a
It's a
5-pound
scabbard.
sword flailing around in the car,
Yeah,
but
is
it's
it-
only fucking
It's actually
rolling.
only about 1.5 pounds, honestly. The whole concept of 5-pound sword is ridiculous.
It
That's
felt
just
a
to
lot
tell you that.
harder because I was upside down at the time, okay?
Harder is a state of matter and not really weight based.
It's true.
You feeling up a hard sword, Liz?
He's like, here it is. Sure, we give it back
Thank
to him.
I apologize.
Yeah, just
Don't
Just-
break anything, Kozi.
Tink! Vroom, 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 vroom.
did you
She's
take
making
it?
lightsaber noises.
No,
as
like
we
did she take it out of the sheath or scabbard or?
Yeah, she takes it out and is like,
Jesus Christ! Put that fucking thing away.
vroom. I am a trained professional.
Quit waving that thing in front of me.
do.
Your trigger discipline
I have the
is
power
lacking.
of God and anime on my side.
I doubt it.
So, as much as I'm still gonna give you shit because you did roll my car, I have seen a few wrecks in my time, and
Boss, you rolled the car?
It-
That's not what you told us?
oh, what did he
Well,
tell you of what happened?
I mean, maybe I said it looked more like a flip end over end.
A couple times, yeah, that's what happened.
Well,
Yeah.
Why did you try to kill my girlfriend, Sean?
To
Because
be
I
fair,
hate
it
her.
wasn't him; it was Leaf. But
You hate her?
No, I'm being sarcastic.
she's very high. She does not understand sarcasm right now.
I'm so sorry.
Either way.
I really I can't think right now. There's too many voices.
What I'm trying to say is, it would have been a lot worse if you hadn't been driving, Sean. So
I know. But
Boss,
you're
do you
welcome.
Go out the go around the white wagon. Call someone with the the
No,
padded padded one.
not yet.
the fuck are you talking about?
Shh. Go back to work.
Goes back in.
I don't know if you have a crane big enough for it. I do have a big safe in the back that I don't know if you guys are gonna need to like get out of the way or
You
anything.
got a safe in there. Oh, God.
Oh, we didn't notice it at all.
I think
You're making me
I think
question-
they did. I think they know.
Yeah, you're making me question the quality of the work if you did not notice the big ass 3x3 safe in the back of my vehicle.
Larry's like, tell your friend it's okay. We have the stuff to move an engine block, which is far heavier than that.
There we go. I don't have a vehicle to put it in yet, but I will in a couple of hours.
Oh, we'll just move it to the side.
We don't really need to move it out of the back. We're fine repairing with it there.
Yeah, that
I
too.
don't fucking know.
Why don't you let the professionals handle it?
Because there's some very
I mean, they got
valuable.
a point.
Because I want to make sure that that safe is going to get somewhere safely as possible. And no offense, but I don't know what your security is like here. I would prefer to take it home.
Our
At least
security
what's
is
in it.
a 12 gauge in the back.
That's not great security.
Have you ever been shot with a 12 gauge?
Yes.
Actually, no, but
What?
It's not fun. It's kind of scary.
Yeah. Getting shot is
I mean, I was shot at. That's a little bit different.
I mean, I've not had a shotgun, but like, I'm just saying there are some things that a shotgun wouldn't stop. So
Moish comes up and she's like, yeah, if boss man, I just so you know, we have really good security. We have lots of people come in with very valuable, very expensive vehicles with a lot of stuff. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure a lot of our equipment in here is thousands and thousands of dollars. We have good enough security that no one has robbed us yet.
okay.
And the last time someone did try, we did use the angle grinder on their ankle.
What about you guys? What if you stole it?
Well, it's not stealing if you own the place.
Well, I'm
Yes,
talking
yes,
about.
it
I'm
is,
talking
because
about.
it
I'm talking
doesn't-
about Liz's stuff.
It's my stuff.
Yeah.
The boss man tells us not to steal, we won't steal.
Frankly, my dear, that sounds like bullshit.
No, we
I'm the
respect
boss
the boss
man.
man. Yeah. We respect our boss man. We do as he tells us because we respect him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you're not gonna steal my shit, right? Looking at Sean.
No. You can take your shit with you if you want. I mean,
It's been a long night. Also, by the way, because apparently I have to explain this to both you and Jilon. When I do this, it means stop fucking talking. By the way,
I know what it means.
you're a goddamn dick.
You think I got to this age and not know what the fuck this means?
How old
I don't
are
fucking
you?
know.
No,
Because
hold on,
you're a
how
goddamn
old are you?
moron half the time.
How old do you think I am?
Insight check.
Like really old, like 30.
Fuck you, Aya.
Oh, bless your heart.
I'm sorry. That's not old. I'm just joking.
I'm much older. No, not much older. It's not.
I am either almost 22 or like 122 at least. I forget.
You know what? I can see it. You know, just that's some kind of thing that might slip your mind.
Yeah.
What the fuck is she talking about?
Like I said, extremely high.
All right. Well, okay.
Ghost, do you want to go sit down for a few?
Am I bothering you? I'm sorry.
Or see the wreckage of that was my SUV?
No, I'll feel sad and I don't need that.
Oh, we're fine. I mean, you saw all of us. The worst we have are a couple of scrapes.
Yeah, but then I think about the fact that it might have been worse and then I would have been all alone again, and I don't want to think about that.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
So you want to
Basically,
check on it? You're checking on it. Do you need
Yeah,
anything
basic-
else?
just wanted to get like I have like a go bag in there that I was gonna get and make sure that the paintings were fine and maybe get
Paintings?
Kozi's weird sword.
This
I do
sword
art
is
restoration.
awesome.
That's what's in the safe.
You do
Have
that
you
at
not
your work?
listened? Huh?
No, I don't listen.
You don't listen to a goddamn thing I say. No, I work
No,
from
why would
home,
I?
bro. The museum doesn't stay open at 2 a.m. for me to work on my paintings inside the museum. I have
That
my own
sucks. You take
studio
that
at
shit
home.
home. What?
Yeah.
No. Nah, that sounds dumb. Whatever.
Why?
That's your job. Why? What do you mean? Why?
Why is it dumb?
Take your work home. You know.
Yeah.
You work the hours you're assigned. After that, you say, "Screw it, it's my time."
Yeah. And I do that. I also do my own painting as well.
True, it's very
Gotcha.
Alright.
Your work is your hobby, so it's just you're always all right.
It's like you, boss. You're always doing car stuff.
Different. You just about had a fucking orgasm when you saw that Rolls Royce.
Have you seen this?
Yeah, I was there.
Wow, car is so interesting.
It's a sexy car.
Fuck you guys. Get your shit and go. Get out of my store.
You're weird, Sean. And yeah,
That's the high person
So you go,
who's
That's
waving
why
a
you're-
fucking
that's-
sword
I'm
around.
just saying, if I'm saying you're weird, you're fucking weird, man.
I mean, that was never like,
In question.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I just wanted you to let you know. So.
I'm aware.
Okay, good. Right.
Liz goes over to her safe. Seems a little damaged, but not like
Okay.
totaled or anything. Yeah,
Alright.
lots of scrapes, couple cuts.
Honestly, my awareness is not that high. I don't know jack shit about cars. I don't know what would make sense versus what would look like them trying to bust into this bad boy. As long as the hinges aren't straight up cut off, I don't think she would notice. Yeah. And then I guess I'm gonna call Ebenezer and see when he wants to talk about Arthur. And Koz, you want to go pick up my rental with me?
Okay.
And then get an Uber to a rental place.
So you call Ebenezer. He's just like,
Yeah.
we can meet to the day after tomorrow.
Okay.
Maybe
What is
about
that compared to that monster rally thing? Monster truck rally thing?
Oh, we still got a couple days for that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just day after tomorrow, same time, same
Okay.
place. Yeah,
Okay.
be fine. And yeah.
Yeah. Spoke with Leaf, by the way. It went
Yeah, I contacted him, see if he
better than expected.
oh good, 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 good.
We made it fun.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
I
but I'll
figured he'd,
fill you in then.
Sure. Mhm.
And then
So
I guess
yeah.
we're gonna go get our car and I'll
So you Uber drives up. So yeah, I let Tina's in there. She's like, Uber?
Yep.
Get on in.
Man, painting.
excuse my French.
Ugh,
She's
that's
a
boring.
little bit out of it.
Right? Play some nice salsa music.
Yeah.
She's driving like, so how's your night's been good?
Kind of hectic. On the way to pick up a rental car, considering mine kind of got totaled a little bit.
Typically why people use rental cars, that or you're traveling.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you're from from this area, so yeah, probably the rental there.
I had a
That's good.
mental breakdown.
That's good.
Yeah, she's really high right now.
You should work on that.
Yeah.
She's slowly coming down. This is not as bad as it was a couple of hours ago, surprisingly. Yeah.
Just kind of rouse the blood some and get that fixed. Just burn through it.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Is this Pavel driving?
No.
It's Pavel. It's always Pavel.
Always prevail. She's like, yeah. I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah, some advice.
I honestly a little surprised. Did not expect my Uber tonight to be familiar with us.
Oh, I'm pretty familiar. Yeah, I've been
I'm
trying
assuming, have I ever heard of this person before? Or
you can roll politics.
sure.
Vampire.
Ukraine?
Would my Camarilla expertise apply here?
Not really.
Okay. And what mental stat do I do with this? Intelligence, wits.
Intelligence.
Oh, good.
We don't talk about no.
Oh, I have 3 hunger. That's not fun.
All right, could get very exciting soon.
Oh yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's
Fine.
fine. I'm high, you're
I got 3
hurt, it's
successes.
fine.
Right, when you look at like the name on stuff, however, you do recall that talk about a couple independent KTs and Thin Bloods who drive a Uber style network around the city for vampires to call and stuff, so that less questions are asked, and they just kind of help like a little transport system, because when you're Katif and everything, no one really wants you too much. You're kind of an outcast kind of thing. So they kind of try to create a niche to where people would tolerate them.
Can I ask how you knew what we were before you picked us up, or did you not know until we got in the vehicle?
It's like 3 a.m.
I assume there are other people getting an Uber at 3 a.m.
Not as many. Basically, in 3 a.m. in Baltimore, it's either people coming out of a club, vampires, or businessmen leaving brothel areas, or cheating husbands and wives. You don't seem like any of those other groups.
Valid. Okay, valid. Yeah. Yeah.
That and honestly, your friend there kind of stands out. We're aware of her. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
When you say we,
I dyed my
you mean
hair
like
right before I freaking got turned, okay? It's not my fault.
Hey, jerky leg, it's one thing. It's fine. We're good.
I'm wearing long pants. How do we? I
Get a second car crash.
I want to get out. I want to leave.
Leaf? No.
it's not that far, Kozi.
It's just on. You stop by the place to get the rental car. She's like, yeah.
How? Can I ask? Well, you said we know of her. Who's we? Like the handful of Uber drivers, or
You know, there's like vampires in the city aren't just independent people who just do their own thing without contact and stuff. We do
I'm
talk
aware.
to each other.
I'm just
Yeah.
wondering why it is that Kozi spiked you.
Oh, yeah, our coterie just hears stuff and everything. One of our one of the people we hang out with is a Nosferatu who hangs out with another one who hangs out with Pavel, and through that network, we kind of figure out all the things. You see, when I created this little Uber network thing, one of my key ideas was know all the players and all the people in the city so we can help you the best we can without asking questions.
It's a good
That way we know.
strategy.
Yeah. We don't need to know details. We just need to know who is one of us.
Next time we need a
And- yeah.
subtle ride, should we call you directly, or
I'm gonna just
use
do
the app?
that, and yeah, use the app. Pavel put it on your phone for you.
It's just Uber, but like it has little vampire
Uber
teeth on
after
it.
dark. It's Uber by night.
Uber right now. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the app, and instead of actually a Uber, it's a VBR. You're like, damn it, Pavel. But it uses that font to where it's hard to tell the difference between them. You know, those crappy ass fonts that you can't tell. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you say I break the masquerade. That sounds like some nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I thank you.
This is how Shreknet got started, by the way. I'm just saying.
Oh, there's new. According to the Nosferatu, they are attempting to create multiple new Shrek nets across the world.
Really?
Yeah,
Are they aware that Shrek is now a multi-billion-dollar franchise?
You know it's not spelled that way, right, dear?
yeah, it's actually ShriekNet, but everyone calls it ShrekNet because it's less noticeable when we say Shrek.
Anyway, thank you.
No. Drive away with all your stuff in the trunk. Ah, sucker! No, I'm joking.
And Koz, maybe wait outside while I pick it up. And no offense, I do not want to draw any attention because I'm trying to smuggle a girl that is high as a
I
kite.
get it. You're embarrassed by me being high. I'll sit on the curb.
I just don't want anybody to call the cops because they're concerned that I'm trying to kidnap you.
As a person walks out of the rent-a-car place, hey, you Liz?
Yeah.
All right, got the keys. It's the SUV over there. The paperwork's
Fabulous.
done. Your insurance has it all covered. They said they'd be here within a couple things, and that you're a night owl. And considering we just got a paperwork done, and they said that, I would assume it was you. Because if not, I don't know who else would be picking up their car at this time of night.
That's fair.
Process of elimination. Have a thing. Yeah, it's totally covered. You have it for about a month before you need to return it.
Super.
Super.
Yeah, got a really good insurance.
Like Frankie from One Piece.
Meanwhile,
I'll
across
get
town,
Cozy in the car.
Mari
Yeah.
pulls up to the Chantry house. Do do do.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why. I pick up all the stuff. It's probably like in a box or something. Would you say?
I think it's still in a. I think you probably have Liz's backpack that everything was in.
Okay, I just pick up the backpack then, and I head inside. I leave the van go.
No,
Wait.
you're in a car.
So you're saying the Van Gogh is a no-go?
I put the Van Gogh. The Van Gogh is probably in the trunk, so Van Gogh's in the trunk. Yeah, it's just chilling in the trunk. I go inside. I'm just working it out where the Van Gogh is because I really want this Van Gogh. And I don't want people to like look through the window and be like, "Whoa, shit, is that a Van Gogh?" and like steal the Van Gogh.
I mean, let's be honest. How many people do you know that could just look in, see a painting, and immediately go, "That's an actual Van Gogh. I'm gonna grab it."
Who would
I don't
assume
know,
it's
there
real?
Could
Like,
be
it's-
somebody.
don't
Also,
think it's
not
fake.
only that, but like it's probably like a Van Gogh that people don't know about.
So
Even if
And,
it was
like,
like,
if-
let's just say it
if-
was Starry Night, like that's just like,
Oh.
that's neat.
Also,
And not-
like
not think
there's
it's like the
copies of like
OG.
Van Gogh paintings all over the world. Like
yeah,
my
but
like one of my aunt has like a Starry Night at her house. Doesn't mean that she has the real one. It just has a copy, you know.
meanwhile, someone in the
no.
elsewhere in the world, achoo! Someone keeps talking about me. So you approach, knock. Gregory opens the door. He's like, "We were expecting you, Mari. How was your
I
night
would
been?"
hope so. I called. I was in a car accident earlier. Besides that,
Are you injured? Are you unable to heal? Do you need a bloodbath? As in a
no.
bath of blood, not a killing everything in the area.
How would the bloodbath work?
Oh, we specially enchanted to help with the healing process.
I guess we'll talk about that.
You can do
maybe.
it clothed or unclothed.
Oh. Would someone like be in there with me? Because if so, I would
Do
rather.
you want someone to be in it with you?
No.
Then-
hasn't gotten a lot of dick lately, so she really just needs to get laid.
So
No.
then you can
laid.
go in there by yourself then.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if there was like a process where you had to like magically do something with the blood while I was in the blood or whatever, because
That's okay. No, typically we just I open the lid and you go in for a couple hours.
okay, so no,
It is a magical back to tank.
No, it's a daredevil tank. But yes, Sharknado will see you now.
Okay. Is Frederick not available?
He is doing something in the basement. Sharknado wants to see you anyway. He has not met you.
Okay. Yes, that's true. I will go. I will meet him.
Yeah, and you see what appears to be there's a study and one Tremere you haven't seen before in the early 50s, kind of like got peppered hair, long, tied back, kind of really pale, wearing what appears to be clothes from around like 18th century clothing kind of thing, so like colonial period still. And they're just kind of sitting there like, you're Mari.
I am Mari. You must be Sharknado?
Yes, I am Sharkani. It's most people say Sharknay, but Sharknay. I am Sharknay the dragon.
Oh,
Yes, I'm from Hungary.
Hungary. Okay. Alright.
Mm. I've been in torpor for. I entered torpor in 1734, and I just awoken a couple weeks ago, month ago,
Oh,
maybe. Yes.
so this must be such a culture shock for you. I'm so sorry,
Yes.
but
It's
yeah.
a lot has happened in the time.
Oh, a
you
lot has
know-
happened.
Did you know we have gone to the moon?
We have.
That is just amazing. Like, I know we're like undead immortal beings, but the fact that humans, after thousands and thousands of years of looking up to the moon and wanting to be there, finally made it.
I
And
know.
within just a generation of mastering powered flight, they can fly without magic or fairies or dragons now.
I know, it's like they flipped the switch. It was
It is
wild.
It is amazing.
It is amazing. Yeah, like 20 years before we went to the moon, there was a freaking war that the whole world was in. And before that, there was another one.
That was interesting. I did miss out on some fun, apparently.
Yeah, wow. Well, I wouldn't call it that, but to each their own.
I would love to see just this guy and Edward's like rabbit hole internet history when given Wikipedia and a free hour.
Yes. But I was awoken from torpor a little earlier than expected, which isn't bad, because apparently some issues were happening down here and they thought they could use someone with far more experience in thaumaturgy to help out. Apparently some kind of rogue house. The Tremere has been shattered. The inner council killed. I mean, some of them were actually tolerable. Fuck Goratrix, though. That guy was an asshole. Didn't
Well,
like
how
it.
even the Tremere fucking hate the Tremere.
Honestly, I wasn't a big fan of Tremere himself either. I mean, he did turn into a giant worm.
Yeah.
But I'm here to help out. My knowledge of thaumaturgy, though I have been in torpor for a while, I assure you, is very on point still. Not much has been developed in those centuries since I torpored, but
The world keeps changing, but vampires stay the same.
yeah. But yes. So, what do you need with the Chantry? I wish to show off how experienced and knowledgeable I am on things.
Well, I'm not exactly sure how well you would be able to help me out, but without going into much detail, I came into the possession of some very powerful artifacts, and I was hoping that you would give me a direction of what to exactly do with it, or at least have the knowledge that I am in possession of these going forward. So let's start, and I pull out the face.
Looks she's like, oh. Pulls out
Yes.
a little spyglass or those little glass things that jewelers sometimes use, kind of like a looper, but the longer version, just like
A jeweler's loop.
yeah, it's like bites his finger, puts some blood on there, just like it is interesting. Yes. Do you want it?
Well, am I allowed to have it?
Why would you not be?
I don't know, because I don't know how vampires work, and if it's like, hey, you shouldn't have that, then yeah,
Are you
I would like to keep it. Yes.
I mean, if you shouldn't have it, then we would just take it
Take
from
it?
you without a choice. Yeah, I mean,
All right, well then I'll take it, Shark Knight. It's mine now.
that is
You just
interesting.
call him Sharpay.
No,
You
I
said
didn't.
shark knife.
I did.
I've been hearing Shark Knight.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like, that's what I get for having an ancient name that people don't know how to
Sharknado?
pronounce.
Like the Dark Knight, but shittier.
It's like,
What are you talking about? That sounds amazing.
yes.
Like a
I
knight
said
like a shark in a medieval knight uniform sounds
Do-
amazing.
Do you
Yes.
do you know what these items do, or do you need
Well,
to
from
explain?
reading the description, I think that this one, as far as I know what it is, I think you put it on and you can disguise. Is that right?
Oh, you applied the blood of the person you wish to be disguised as, then place it upon your face.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's actually the face of a someone who was they're made by the faces of people who were known for manipulation of others, like the clowns and thieves and lawyers and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you have to cut it off while they're
So-
still living.
So there are more of these then. Oh, well, they're still living. Oh,
They weren't much afterwards, but yes. They are there's not many of them. The secrets of these aren't really utilized too often.
and what I mean. Okay, let's just move on. I'm not going to ask that question. This is a cane with a demon in it.
I can't help you with that. That cane is not in the style that I'm used to. That must be
Okay.
something modern or new. You just hear a voice from it going, "Free me!
No.
I can bring
And they
you
will
wealth."
call out, and I will look down upon them and say, "No, fuck you."
I can give you
I just
wealth.
imagine her like hitting it on the head, like no.
Just like those like videos of random people who are just like throwing snakes around, just like, no, bad snakes. Like that thing could kill you in 2 seconds.
Let me
Oh, they're just noodles.
bring up. Do we have the list of the other stuff, or can
Let
we
me
just-
see if I can find it.
As you're talking to Sharknado the dragon, You do see the door open, and another Tremere you have not seen before walks in.
What? Okay.
Yeah, it's a like Afro-Hispanic man, probably. When he starts, he's like, "Hello, how are you doing?" And he's got like a Haitian Dominican kind of accent going on there, and
Mhm.
he's like, "Are you Mari?"
I am, and who might you be?
I am Anthony. I'm from further south. Frederick said he could use some more people to help rebuild this chantry, and it sounded interesting. So I came up that and I found a job up here, which was nice.
Hmm.
Yes. I see you're talking with one of our elders. He is
Yes. I have different things that I have come into possession of recently, and I'm just making sure that the Tremere know I have them, I guess.
That's nifty, but it's good to meet you. If you ever need any help building or restructuring anything, pulls out a business card. I am an engineer by trade.
Oh,
I actually helped design and engineer the Hoover Dam.
oh,
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah.
So where do you work now?
A small little firm in the city. Just
Mhm.
not much. I mean, I got a lot of money saved aside, but I still like working with the kind, with humans and stuff to maintain myself and not become a horrific monster of the night.
Mhm.
More so.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you ever need anything, just call us. Obviously, pay if it's engineering and stuff. Like I make money. I don't do it for exposure.
Yeah,
I can
no,
give you
no.
discounts, like 20% off or something. But anyway, good to meet you. I heard you were up. Frederick should be done actually in a bit. If you want to speak with him, him and I were working on a ritual to help enhance the security of this area because, as you know, certain members that were once this chantry still have a lot of knowledge of some of the back doors, and we're still securing it after all these months. It's just there were a lot of them, so it just takes time to get to everything.
That's another thing I need to talk to Frederick about. Yeah. Thank you so much.
All right.
It's good to meet you.
Yeah, name's Anthony. You can call me, I prefer Anthony, but if you really want to call me Tony, I guess I can tolerate it, but Anthony's what I go for.
I will not call you Tony. I know too many Tonys.
Go to a family reunion. Hey, Tony! Half them turn around. Hey.
Yeah. I know a lot of Anthony's too, so it would be easier.
So I just pats you on the back, like, the big old strong pat, and just walks out. Shaking his like, he's an interesting one.
Yeah, he seems nice.
Oh, yes. We all are. We're House Tremere.
Maybe not the right thing to say then. He seems
Young.
balanced.
Yes. He's not one of the old school one, Tremere.
Mhm.
So what's next? Anything? What you gotta show
Yeah.
me?
I show him the skull next.
So, ooh, a skull. I don't know if you're gonna get much use out of this.
Why? What does it do?
I think it's. Oh, it reminds me of something in my mortal life. My mind's not as fair as it was, but I think you need to use something more advanced than the magics you practice to really get the hang out of it. I will put it on the table here. No, I think I'll put it on the shelf over here.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks better there.
The hand of glory.
Oh, fuck yeah. I think that's the term I heard. Gregory, I've been learning some of the modern language. You know how hard it is to speak modern English? Like I was learning English and stuff, but then there was these like, wow, like,
Yeah.
man, there's so many slang words nowadays. Like I thought it was bad back when I arrived in America. That's what this country's called now. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. There's different colonies when I got here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the land was still America, but the country. Anyway, yeah, Hand of Glory classic. Cut the hand off a thief, enchanted. See when no one else can see through stuff. Yeah, it's really good. Very useful when you want to do devious, underhanded stuff.
Mm. Well, okay. I put that back, and then I bring out the Tiara of the Fae.
It's like, don't really know.
Okay, cool.
Puts it on. Well, felt like I was eating those mushrooms in the forest once again. Yeah, interesting. We probably have books in the library on it. I'm sorry I can't be helpful with every item. I am not all knowing, really.
I forget what this one does. I put it on my head.
Yeah, you start seeing like slightly shifted ores and stuff. You're like,
What does Sharknay's aura look like?
pale.
That's what my aura looked like too, right?
Yeah, kind of pale.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, nifty. Ooh. I just thought of something.
What?
There's these things that Gregory told me about. They're called television shows.
Oh.
And he said there was a good one on tonight. And it starts in a couple hours.
There's still shows on TV, like new episodes and stuff. I thought everything was streamed now. It's the most Gen Z thing I could think of saying.
It is absolutely the most Gen Z thing you've ever said.
Like stream, like a scrying pool, but with motion.
Also, what show airs at like 6 a.m?
He didn't say it was like a new
Miraculous
brand.
Ladybug.
It's a brand new one for him. So it's probably a rerun.
I'm just saying, like, what the fuck is happening that they're watching shows at 6
Yeah, what
o'clock
show
in the
is it?
morning? Fucking turn down Toonami and watch Inuyasha.
It's like, yes, I shall watch it. Gregory's gonna show me. He said it was interesting. Yes. Anyway. Oh, Frederick's here. As Frederick opens the door.
Hello, Frederick.
Sits down. Hello, Mari.
Stuffed the tiara in my bag and I put it on my backpack and my backpack on my back. Yeah. I'm having a night, guys.
So you've been contacting us quite often last couple hours.
Yeah, I just I've been through a lot in the last day.
I heard about the breakup, but I thought it was a couple weeks ago or a couple days ago. Yeah.
Can we move past that, please? I came in possession of a bunch of artifacts. I was in a car accident. I met a person who is in Robin's clan. Her name is River. I thought I should tell you about that.
Yes, one of that Chantry's. Yes. We know he recruited a couple people and sired one or two.
She didn't give me like a list because apparently he thinks that I am a pawn in people's games, which
you are.
I am. I'll give him that.
We're all a pawn in the game of the elders and of the different. Yeah, but that's beside the point.
the fact that he doesn't think that he is a pawn is he's convinced himself that he is above whatever game is being played. It's just very yeah, whatever. It didn't irritate me at all. But yeah, I thought I should talk to you about that. Anything new happening?
I do sense it did irritate you a little.
I'm fine.
Right. Hey, if you know the person you met, you could like schmooze up to them and see if you can convince them to join our side.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Excellent.
I have
Excellent.
a day planned out where I'm going to have like a ritual with her because she thinks we could be friends. So yeah, I thought I would update you, talk to you a bit. Haven't seen you in a while, Frederick. Been a lot going on.
Yes. After the attack, it's pretty. Yeah, we got to get stuff going. We almost had a major incident a couple of nights ago. We didn't realize that there was a flaw in our words that Patrick knew about that we forgot was there. Patrick is the one who we brought in after Marcos went to Torpor thinking he would be on our side because me and him knew each other at one point, but he's the one who betrayed us and helped Robin escape and all that stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, they basically made it into the Torpor chamber and almost awakened one of them. So that was pretty bad. Had a nice little fight there. Gregory managed to drive them away. So we got to reinforce that. Would you like to have one in your basement? One of the elders. We can move them there for safekeeping. You know, separate them so they're not all in the same place.
Frederick, I gotta be real with you. I thought you were talking about like a ward thing where you could put up and I could just go hide out in my basement. I did not think you were gonna put a whole ass vampire in there. But
so you want one of the ones that's an ass. Got you. That does narrow it down.
No. I would prefer the one that's not an ass. If there is one. I don't think that there is.
Which fucking one, man? Because
yeah.
You don't have to. It's just an idea because when our Chantry members go to Torpor, we all go into the same heavily protected place. But since we're basically being kind of occasionally attacked and stuff by people who know that stuff, we figured if we separate, make it less likely they could awaken one of them early and manipulate.
Well, I could take one. I could put one in my basement. That's perfectly fine. But
we have a list here. Do you prefer Marco, Gallifridis, or Sabnok?
Mari, they all suck.
Mari just kind of sits there and is like, one ripped my heart out. One smells apparently, and I don't know much about the other one. So
yes, Sabnok is known as the foul.
One. Yeah, I'll take the one that I don't know much about.
Gallifridis the Sage.
Yes.
They say that Sharknight is like, yeah, those guys. They were a trip a couple centuries ago. Woo, I think it was 1687. Wiped out an entire village just to gain the blood enough to create a ritual to allow us to teleport across Europe.
I don't. All right.
We can
cool.
prepare the stuff and it'll take a couple weeks for us to get the wards and the chamber and everything set up. But like I said, separating them will keep them a little bit safer. I mean, and only people who know about it are those people in this room right now. So if you are betrayed and somebody comes after you, we know which one of us is the traitor. Ain't me, ain't you. So that leaves these two.
Well, maybe, I mean, there's only a few of us, so, and Robin obviously thinks that I'm not a threat. So
It's because you're not to him.
I know I'm not. I know I'm not. But
Like, no offense, Mari, but when it comes to like the games of vampires amongst each other, you're not really super aggressive. You're not one who's a super up and go after the people as much and manipulating and stuff. So a lot of people don't see you as a threat, which is a good thing because that does allow you to allow them will have their guard down when you're around.
interesting.
But at the same time, if you want to be more aggressive in handling other vampires, don't let anything hold you back.
No. I mean, I think I've at this point. I mean, I don't know how much you know, but I won't get into it. But I'm I'm here to help, and I'll do the best that I can, and that's I guess that's all I'm good for. So I'll take the weird creepy vampire and put him in my basement. And
So you're taking the sage, not the smelly one, right?
yes.
Glorifies the sage. Very knowledgeable, but he entered torpor with the rest and probably is not going to be on torpor for a while.
Well, thank God for that.
Yeah, you could feed him a lot of strong, potent vitae to wake him up. But
I am good. I don't think that I want to. But yeah. Moving away from that, I thought I may mention just real quick. Met a guy earlier. His name's Arthur. He's talking some weird stuff. And do you know anything about him?
not a lot. When we've met sometimes, we do know he's a one that we don't really deal with. Donovan basically said that the best course of action is just to kind of let him do his thing over in his house area and try to just stay out of his way. And if O'Donovan says that, I'm gonna trust him. I mean, he has had most dealings with besides O'Donovan is John Thomas, mainly because of real estate issues. Beyond that, hasn't really had a ton of dealings with anyone in the city.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't know anything.
Not too much. Honestly, unless somebody does something to set off my worries, I don't really focus on them. And then with everything with Robin, I've been kind of distracted too.
All right, Frederick. Well, I'm gonna head out with all of this stuff, and I will. It was really nice to meet you, Sharkanae and Anthony.
Sharkanae the dragon.
You. Why are you called the dragon?
Oh, you want to see? Come.
I mean, a little bit.
He takes you down to the basically ritual chamber and stuff. He's like, yeah, so the reason they call me Sharkanae the dragon is
Because of my
Brujah.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
It was thinking the exact same thing as well, and I was
He's like,
still gonna go along with it.
Stand
like
back.
I said, Mari needs some dick.
No.
Yeah, you see him. He like takes off the his jacket and stuff, and like rolls up the sleeves. He's like, the reason they call me the dragon is I have mastered the old art forms of Creole Igneous. And as he says that, you just see his arms ignite into flames. He's like, roll willpower for fire frenzy. or fear frenzy.
What?
I just banged the shit on my elbow.
Well, willpower?
I
What?
believe it.
What do
Okay,
I? What
okay.
was that?
Hang on.
What do I?
Is there willpower for this? Yeah,
Hang on.
terror
I'm
frenzy.
looking. Frenzy. Whenever you also add one power, you add to your pool based on your humanity as well. You add 1 dice for every 3 points of humanity, I think.
Okay.
So two
So,
extra dice.
Rounded down to 2 extra dice.
Yeah. And then how much your willpower is, I believe, is the dice pool.
Okay, so 5 dice in total. Do I use any hunger dice or?
Not for willpower rolls.
Yep.
Okay.
It's
One
just
of the
what,
few that
what
don't.
you get. Which also means you can't spend stuff to willpower to reroll it.
Oh. Okay. Out of 5 dice, I got 3 successes. 1 was a 10.
Right. You do not frenzy, as you see his basically arms ignite into these flame. And then as he just starts manipulating the fire, he just does the classic breathing and just gouts of flame shoot out. He's like, yeah. Oh, as he looks and he notices you, and then kind of like you don't frenzy, but the whole like kind of thing. He's like, oh yeah, I keep forgetting sometimes that we don't like fire that much. Let me just put the shit out.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Can you teach me how to do that?
He comes over, puts his hand on your shoulder, and it's still smoking and stuff. He's like, eventually, yeah. It just takes some time and practice. You have to master thaumaturgy to get to the high levels, but lower level stuff I can teach you and everything. So,
Okay.
yeah, it's
Please teach me that.
yeah, it's cool. Anyway, yeah, they call me that, and yeah, because I've mastered the fire. Like, the one time when the Zemeski were besieging us, because of I killed so many of their ghouls and a couple of them during the siege just by fire. It was cool. I think that's the term, right? Is that the term people use now when something is awe-inspiring and you think is cool? Cool, right? Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah. Well, I think that's cool as hell. And I would like to learn it. So I'm going to give you my phone number and just tell me a time and day that you could teach me how to learn this.
I will give this to Gregory and he will teach me how to make an outgoing call.
Yes.
It's weird. Like the one phone I did, and he said I had to hit this green button, and another one I had to hit a 9, then a 1 to do something, and then this other one I thought I did it right, but I just got someone asking me what my emergency was.
Oh.
Mark, he's gonna teach you ancient draconian magic, and you're gonna teach him how to use a cell phone.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy this man a cell phone and
Just
I'm
show
gonna
up
teach him
with
how
a
to
brick
use a cell
phone and teach him how to use a Nokia.
Meanwhile, we cut to across town. Jilon.
Yes, I welcome the herd there to feed, even
Yeah,
though it's very late.
Yeah, one of the herd walks in. It's like, Jilon, it is so late. But I mean, I know you need what you need, but whew, I was getting my beauty sleep. Not that I need a lot of it, but
There was an emergency situation, traffic collision.
Oh, I hope
I
the car's
peeled back
okay.
a sleeve
Does
and
he have like that one artful little scratch above the eyebrow?
yeah, there's like a scratch there and there's like a small bruise on his arm. He's like, I'm in bad shape.
She's like, oh my. We
One
should
of my
get that
shirts
looked at."
ripped.
Not the good
Yeah.
one.
Well, they're all good.
Uh,
I had to leave it behind. I changed before I came.
What a tragedy.
I was just worried that if I didn't eat something before I took care of it, I might, lose control.
Oh, why don't you do that?
No.
We should let you know that
Hmm?
there's been a few issues with the clothing line and stuff while you've been gone tonight.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't know who it is, but apparently Chaz just released a line that is very similar to yours. We
that
think
was
when he
quick.
came, yeah, I think when he came in to like help model a little, because we had him come in because you said he could, right? I think
Mhm.
he saw he rifled through your stuff, saw some of it, and is attempting to get his stuff out before you. Obviously, it's a knockoff and not as good because he's more of a model and can't design worth shit. But just so you know,
Hmm. I'll have to use strategy to defeat him.
yes.
The classic goal.
Good thing I'm a master at that.
Yes.
Yeah.
In this there can be no deny.
Oh, also,
Mhm.
Stanley is going to be leaving in a couple days to Paris for a fashion show. So he'll
Right,
need
I
you
remember
to,
that.
yeah. So if you're not going with him, he will need you to take care of his dogs.
I
And
think I could arrange that.
Yeah.
Did you say
if
and frogs?
dogs?
Dogs.
He's got
Okay.
4 dogs.
Yes.
So you want one of us to take care of it for you?
I can get Jambi to do it. He likes dogs.
Okay. Yeah, we figured you'd find someone, but yeah, he's got they're cute and all, but you know,
Mhm.
we know sometimes you don't want dogs like
Well,
messing with
they're
stuff, and
they're messy.
they can be.
Stuff is always falling off of them.
Well, I mean, he does have the hyperallergenic ones with short
Well,
fur.
it's still there's still hair. There's still other things.
As
They
you're
say
just
leave no
feeding.
trace, and they always leave a trace.
Yeah.
Plus, I
Someti-
need you 3 to help with the strategy for the fashion line. We need to spin this to make it so his look bad to make ours look better.
Should be very easy to do with his stuff.
Mm-hmm. But it's not even the right kind of water resistant. He probably used normal fabrics. I was going, I'm using a special fabric.
Yeah, he probably just looked at your proto designs and just ran with it.
Yeah, he's back in alpha.
Yeah.
That's not going to fly.
Yeah. As you're feeding with your ways of feeding.
Yep. Just a normal way.
Right. With that, we cut back to Sean. So as they're repairing and stuff, you hear a car just like squill into your like the parking lot of your shop, like just like speed right in. And a few moments later, someone just banging on the front door.
The fuck? All right, I'll go and check it out.
You just see a guy in a suit, a very large Italian man. He's like, "Are you Sean?
Who wants to know?
Name is Mario."
Okay.
Yeah, we need your help with something.
All right, come on in.
All right, pull the vehicle in. Like, all right, we got a couple bodies here that we kind of disposed of and stuff. We hear that you can help with cleaning.
Yep, we can do that.
Yeah. Opens up the back seat and you see lots of air core and stuff. He's like, "Yeah." So you're hanging out with Mari, right?
Who?
Mari?
Mari what? I know a lot of Maris.
She's special.
They're all special.
He just turns to you, he's like, "I know what you are and what she is."
I'm a mechanic, and she's a woman, I assume.
He just reaches out, puts his hand on your shoulder. He's like, Sean. I know you're Kindred. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm not a clueless mortal around here.
So what?
So I need your help with something, or would like your help. And I wanted to know if you was verifying you knew Mari, so I could verify some things so yeah, I know what's going on with you and everything. I just wanted to confirm it so that it wouldn't sound like I just knew more of your business than I should.
You talking about Flying Duckman, Mari?
Yes.
Oh, you should have probably led with that.
Hold on one sec. We hear you're into the racing stuff. And Terry just ran down here to be with
I've
me.
see if
been
I can
known
do
to
that.
dabble.
All right. Good. We can use your skill. We will pay.
Okay. Interest peaked. What's going on?
All right. So there's a couple people on the racing circuit who inquired some stuff from the family, so to speak, and they haven't paid us back. Now, we could handle them the normal way, but we hear, we could also use you to do it a more subtle way.
What did you have in mind?
Well, I'll give you their names. You go race, win, take their cars and everything, and we can basically sell those and get the money back they owe us. And then they'd be out of a car, which they basically borrow money from us to fix up. Win-win.
I think I can do that.
Yeah, hold on one second.
Oh my god, they're on the same screen.
They exist in the same world. What the fuck?
The canon is ruined now.
Fuck!
So, yeah, so he's like, help us out with this, get a little bit of money, call it a day. Also, need you to clean up the car.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. But, yeah, I might be able to provide some assistance with the other thing. Just time and place and names. And I'll take care of it.
Good. Yeah. Be very grateful for you. Oh, and just future reference. Make sure that if you're approached by me and I start talking, try to be, more forthcoming with me.
I'll think about it.
Yeah. Just ask Mari how I can handle Kindred who are on the wrong end of my appreciation. Have a good day.
All right. Bye.
Who you calling?
Hey, Mari.
Hello.
Who the fuck is Mario?
Shit. So why? What happened?
Dickhead comes rolling into my parking lot like a bat out of hell and starts like, yo, you know Mari or something?
What? Well, what did you say?
I said I knew a lot of Maris.
Well, thanks. He's basically my uncle. He is like my father's second in command. I don't know how much have I told you about my family.
It was there
I
when
don't,
you were.
I don't know. Stuff goes in one ear and out the other. I stopped
was
paying
also
attention
there,
like
though.
20 years
cried
ago.
about it, like to definitely
Julian.
not evil, Mr. Luna.
Okay,
Yeah.
leave Julian Luna out of this. He is completely innocent as far as we know. You're just paranoid.
Why was he there?
There was a lot of blood in this car. Also, people owed him money, so he needs me to do it the more subtle way.
Well, did you say yeah?
Well, it sounded fun, so...
Well, I'm not going to stop you from doing something, but he shouldn't... He knows better than to get people that are my friends involved in certain things. So...
Also, I think he threatened me, which was really cute.
Sean, he is the second hand of a mafia boss.
Yeah? And?
Okay.
We're fucking vampires.
Yeah,
I've lifted a car over my head once. I hurt myself doing it, but I did it.
I watched him run over a very buff vampire before.
Not gonna lie, it was kind of hot, but still weird.
But I mean, if you want to do it, I mean, you'll have I guess they'll owe you a favor.
I think they're gonna pay me.
Okay. Just if a guy named Francisco comes around, just don't say anything. Lock yourself in somewhere. Don't mess with him. Don't even play with it. Just call me and I'll show up. Okay?
I was one of the whole in one ear out the other. What was the name again?
It's Francisco.
Who's that?
He's my father.
Oh, that's cute.
He's a mafia boss.
So I've worked for mafia bosses before.
Have you?
Kinda. I guess not explicitly mafia, but like gang bosses, pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm learning new things about you tonight.
That's why I'm here in Baltimore, but whatever. All right.
Would
Just
you
thought I'd
like
let
to
you
go
know.
Would you like to go into well, I'm probably not on the phone. I'm getting frantic like text messages from the other side of the world. So shut up. So
Yeah. I mean, whatever.
I mean, if you want to talk about it, we should probably talk about it in person, or else if I talk about it, I know how these things go. I don't know who could be listening. So, yeah, I mean, I've told you about my random shit, so if you need a hug, Sean, I'm here.
No, I've had enough shenanigans for one fucking day.
Okay. Well, I wasn't saying right now because I'm currently driving.
You're. All right.
It's fine. She's got Bluetooth.
Bluetooth. The aux got off on my car, and so now I use a speaker, and I have to like disconnect the Bluetooth every time I talk. This isn't a real life experience. So I, yeah, I'm headed back to the bookstore, and you don't need to know that. Anyway, I'm gonna call Liz now. But if they show up again, just call me, and I'll come there. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Well, that was weird.
And I call Liz.
Are we like maybe on our way back to the community center by now,
Yeah,
Kevin?
you're
Or...
just walking into the community center now, we'll say.
Hello?
You know what I miss?
What's that, dear?
I miss Taco Bell.
Hi, Mari.
I heard Taco Bell. Decided to call.
I feel like she has gotten to the munchies mode of being high as a kite. Give me a second. We'll be inside the building, and I can push it on speakerphone.
Okay.
As soon as we're in and like to our area, not where I'm gonna run into like the
No.
janitor.
Yeah, as you
Alright.
get down the elevator stairs section. Is that what? Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
As you walk in, turn lights on, you see Pavel on the floor, not moving.
Oh fuck! I drop the phone and run to him.
Hello?
Oh, you do care.
I
Is-
pick up the phone and I'm like, Pavel is dead, so we're gonna go. with
What?
that.
We're
Okay,
all
bye.
Is he bleeding? Is he?
You look, he has suffered considerable wounds and looks like he's probably entered torpor from damage sustained.
No! I
Whoa.
redirect course. I hang up the phone. I call Sean. I'm like, Pavel's dead. Then I hang up, and then I'm driving to the community center.
This is so fun.
Who's Pavel?
I like
Oh my
Chaos and Chaos.
God.
It's so good.
I looked at Kozi. Kozi,
You okay?
he will be.
Okay.
Call Jilon, let him know we need him here as soon as possible, and then we need to get you and him to a room that's safe. And I'm gonna start dragging Pavel to one of the rooms that has a good lock on it.
Wait, why me? What did I do?
Because you're high as a kite right now.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And clearly there is a vampire in this room there is something in this room that is hunting vampires.
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna try and do heightened senses.
Didn't you already do that? With the drugs?
No,
That
so
was to
good.
have a vision. That was to have a vision. This is to see things.
Yeah.
This is
yeah.
to see things that are actually there.
Yes.
There's a joke about getting
Heightened
high.
senses, let's fucking go.
Yeah, so heightened senses, you're not seeing anything out of the ordinary, though you do smell Pavel's blood everywhere, like on the wall, on the couch, on the Wii. I
On
mean,
the
Switch.
Wii? Oh god. Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna
There's not much. That was a bad idea. Oh, God.
I'm gonna pick Pavel up and try and drag him to one of the spare bedrooms.
I'm just standing like, just as far away as I possibly can, and yeah, I'm just gonna call Jilon. I'll be right back. Don't
Don't
even
no,
worry about
you're
it.
Kozaline, do not leave my sight. I'm literally gonna reach out and grab your wrist. I don't know who did this. If Edward
I
did,
don't want to smell him anymore.
then let's go I need you to lock yourself in another room. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Can I call Jilon? Or...
Yes, do that, but then lock yourself in a room so I know you're not gonna get the same thing happen to you.
Okay, don't worry, it's fine. I'm fine. I can fight. I have a sword now.
So could Pavel.
That's true.
There we go. Lock yourself in a room. Let's figure out what the fuck happened.
Okay. All right. I call Jilon and I'm like, Jilon, hi, buddy.
Moshi moshi.
Buongiorno.
Feeling better?
Нет, это очень тяжело тебе сказать так, но я еще не чувствую хорошо. Я чувствую, как будто я сейчас вырву.
I want to go to bed too. It's late.
I understood 2 words of that.
It sounded like certain words.
That's for anybody who speaks Russian in the audience.
All 0 of you, possibly.
And I just wanted to tell you, Pavel, he's sleeping on the floor. So
No,
Mari said I need to lock myself in the closet, so probably something bad.
Mari?
All right. Well, he's welcome to. I mean, he comes and goes as he wants.
No, he's on the floor and there was a lot of bad smells, so I think you should come
Yeah,
over.
I've met him.
No, like not stinky, like irony.
What happened?
I don't know. He's
What
on the
do-
floor
What do
and
you
he's
want?
covered in
What do you want
blood.
from me? Oh,
And
lead with that. Lead with the covered in blood part. Don't just say Pavel smells and he's on the ground. Nobody
I
cares.
can't
That's what happens.
remember the word for blood, okay? Leave me alone!
That's an
Vampire,
unrealistic
you don't know the
expectation.
word for blood.
I speak multiple languages, leave me alone!
Congrats, you should know the word for blood in multiple languages.
That's not how brain work. Anyway,
So,
I'm not
what-
gonna get started on that. I just forget words sometimes.
So I guess I should come by.
Yes, please. Can you
All
kick whoever did this in the face like you did that one dude? That was rad
Oh,
as
okay.
fuck.
I'll wear my my good boots.
Hell yeah, man. You're the coolest.
I'll
Anyway,
be there as soon as I can.
okay, I'll call Sean. All right, bye.
Okay.
I call Sean.
I guess Jilon's getting a ride to the cafe or whatever.
No, it was the community center.
Community center.
center,
Yeah,
yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
He knows that. She mentioned it
Your
on the
herd,
phone.
yeah, your herd member will drive you there. You
All
just
right.
finished up.
Sean,
Okay.
Who is this?
it's Kozi. I know I don't sound the same.
Oh,
but my
that-
brain is being
shit,
weird right now. So like,
I forgot. I had your name under Candy.
Why would you do that?
I thought it was
weird.
funny at the time.
That's not my name. Well, I mean, I guess it is, but also like I have a lot of names, so like.
Does this have to do with what Mari just called me about?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's that again?
Wait,
no, the Stinky Man. That's right.
the cheese man. Yes, he's bleeding on the floor. So you, I'm in a closet. Can you come pick me up?
Mom, I'm scared. Can you come pick
A
me up?
long pause. What?
Wait a minute, are you coming out to me? What's happening?
I was locked in a closet. Can you come pick me up?
Where am I taking you?
I'm hungry, please.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I feel so. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Wait, you said the other guy was bleeding on the floor. Is he okay?
No, he's signing the sleepy boy thing.
Liz told her to call everybody.
I need to start
did.
drinking.
I have other things that I am doing, okay?
So-
Okay, I'll be there in a second. I gotta. Hang on, I'll be right there.
Okay.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I'm having too much fun with this.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Ugh.
So a few moments later, if Sean decides to leave, Mari and Sean arrive. Jilon will arrive a few moments after them.
Liz,
Meanwhile, Liz, you have. Which room did you throw him in? I mean, technically, you have
Probably
one that's
yeah, probably the spare one.
just put him there. He's just like,
Yeah. And I'm like, I like chuck him onto the bed, and I'm like going around the room, like swinging, like my bag around to see if I hit anything, just to make sure we're alone in the room, because I don't have sense the unseen.
Neither do I. So
It's
Throw
what
flour.
I have, okay?
Throw a bag of flour.
grab the sword.
Yeah, I would have grabbed the sword if I thought about it. Can I say I grabbed the sword?
sure, you have your sword.
Okay. Swing that around. If I don't hit anything,
Oh god, it's spreading.
As the elevator dings. But just
what?
so you basically look through the
The
thing, you don't see
swinging
anyone.
sword randomly around.
Yeah, you
And,
don't find anything in the
okay.
community center.
And
other than Pavel.
then I'm going to bite my wrist and feed Pavel. Yeah, I'm gonna bite my wrist and try and feed Pavel at least a rouse check's worth of blood.
All right.
Do I just gain 1 hunger straight up no rolling?
Yeah.
Okay.
As he gets into auto suck mode.
And then I am pulling away once he gets that like 1 rouse check.
All right, torpor. Just double checking. I guess there's volunteer and non-volunteer. Toreador. No, that's not it.
So if he went into torpor because of damage, he can awaken once I think either his hunger goes below 5 or he fully restores himself. Okay, hang on. So let's see.
Okay.
Um,
It's just gonna take a time. You know, it's
Okay, yeah.
probably
he's probably going to be up for a couple of nights because
at least throughout a whole entire day.
yeah, he has to fully restore himself before he can wake.
But it's just like, and you notice that looks like he got the shit kicked out of him, very bad. And as you're examining, so we'll just say everyone else basically arrives, but you spend a lot of that time searching the place. But
Yeah.
like I said, that's all you found.
Yeah, as soon
Way
as like
everybody's-
somebody comes around the corner, they see the business end of a sword first.
Yeah, you only have about an hour or so before daybreak.
Liz, what happened?
I don't know where Edward is. Pavel is in torpor. Kozi's locked in one of the in the bedroom. Does it look like he got like bitten?
No, it looks like somebody beat the living shit out of him.
God.
Jilon is wearing a Columbo-style overcoat because he knows there's a mystery afoot. So he's going to look around the room to see if he can find any signs of struggle there, or if maybe the body was moved in from a different location.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna go check the cameras. So we don't have any on the inside, but we would be able to see anybody leaving.
So investigation and wits for the searching the thing crime scene, so to speak.
Well, if nothing else, he's confident about it. I got 1 success.
You think it occurred here?
I'm gonna force a premonition if I can, and I'm going to try to. I don't know what I'm gonna try to do, but that's like basically what I can do. So,
Alright, so your browse and your resolve and aspects.
okay, I got a success on my rouse check, so I'm good. And what was it again? I'm sorry, I knew it earlier, but
Resolve
Resolve
and
and all specs.
okay. Yeah, I really need to.
You still have a shit ton of XP that you could spend, right? To raise those
Yeah, I
after
do.
this, maybe.
Yeah. All right.
And do too.
You can, but it both you doing it's not going to give you a ton of new information.
Alright,
The overlap. But if you roll higher, you can add a little to it. But
Okay.
So I
since you're
got
premising the same topic, that's why. If it's two
Yeah.
different topics, that's a different story.
I got 3 successes out of 4.
Alright. Oh look, my head disappeared. See what? All right, so the successes
What
are
you
Mari.
get?
Well, I got 2 successes, but one of the two failures, and one of them is on the hunger die.
Okay.
As long as you succeeded, you should be fine though.
I mean, it depends if a 2 succeeds. I guess.
When Sean
Um,
shows up, it's just, oh, what a mess. Where's Kozi?
Yeah, you go in the room and you notice Kozi just kind of her eyes roll back and she just kind of goes just right past out onto the floor as your premonitions, while at the same time not rousing your blood to get rid of the drugs in the system, have kind of short circuited you a little. So you're just seeing flashes of just total randomness from you don't know what. So once you recover from that, maybe you'll get some key pieces of information for future storylines. Anyway,
Okay.
but Mari, you are seeing this thing,
Just
and
passed out in a closet somewhere.
you see a person running down an alley area, and then just get grabbed, and you see Edward, but he looks a bit different, and that looks like he actually took some time to shave that ugly haircut. So he's actually totally bald now. Just holding the person up and just grabbing them and like start feeding on them. And then there's a dramatic thing if there's a TV show, and after they fed, just look up right at the camera for some goddamn reason. Fuck.
We're screwed. I'm screwed.
Do I recognize where that alleyway is?
You don't recognize exactly, but you do get a glimpse of a street intersection. You know roughly where it is, but you also know you don't have a ton of time before the sun rises. But you also know that because of that, Edward will also likely be finding a place to hole up for the night.
So Liz is running to the security room to look at the cameras.
See, look at the cameras outside. About hour and a half ago, there's just this thing where you just see the doors open and Edward just walk out, kind of like look up and down the street and just like make a beeline for down the street, just like start running.
Did it look like he was covered in blood or like wearing anything different or?
He has a slightly different outfit. Looks like he raided Jilon's closet and stole a jacket or two from him.
Okay.
But like it's noticeable outfit. He doesn't have any real fashion sense.
Yeah.
So looks like he just grabbed some stuff to augment the couple of things he had. Okay.
Yay!
Oh my god.
That was an hour and a half ago. Jesus, he's fucking could be a billion miles away.
I think I might know where he is.
It was him, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, probably. We made a mistake.
Well,
I think we made a big mistake.
all right, we just have to find him.
I could go, but there's only an hour until sunrise.
You don't have any weird Tremere magic you can do that can track a vampire, can you?
I think I might actually. But I think through my premonition, I know where he's going to be.
How long do we have till
You're asking me?
sunrise? I'm asking the storyteller.
It's less than an hour.
I mean, if you think he's not far, if we can beat him, we gotta try.
I think I might know where he is, but I don't want. I think you need to stay here with Kozi.
I'm not letting you track down a person that took out Pavel alone. Are you a fucking crazy woman? Look, one or two of us can stay here with Kozi, keep the fort down, make sure Pavel is safe, make sure nobody else comes in here. Technically, I don't know what your vision saw. Technically, all I saw was him leaving. It could have mean that he attacked Pavel and then left. It could mean that something else attacked. Because
No,
I didn't see
I'm-
bites on Pavel is the thing. He just
I
looked like the
saw-
shit was kicked out of him.
I saw Edward, his head shaved from the monk do, and he looked like a completely different person, and he was feeding on someone. And I think that we have to, one of us has to go. And I think if I somehow can configure it with Mario, is it possible he could get like blackout curtains for his car?
I mean,
like-
you're not going to get that fixed in an hour.
No, but we're mafia. I mean, it's possible they already have that.
Yeah, Mario has adjusted your car so that if you were caught with the sun coming, you hit a thing and the back seat folds and you go into the trunk where it's more secure.
Yeah,
along with
my
the
thought
trunk
is
monkey.
if this alley is like 15 minutes away from there, we could go get him, drag his ass back here before all of us fall into day sleep and deal with it in the morning or deal with it tomorrow evening. But if we're doing something, we need to go now because the longer we wait here and debate, the further he's getting away. So like looking around to Jilon and Sean. Who wants to try and track this asshole down? Who wants to stay here with Koz? Hold down the fort, keep Pavel safe.
Do we have time? Is he alone?
That's
I don't know.
We don't know
I don't
anything.
We don't.
Just some tidbits that your characters might think of as Edward doesn't know the city at all. So would be running around aimlessly. So you don't really know how much distance he actually would have gone, considering he doesn't know where the hell he is.
No,
He's
but
lost. And like I said, at this point, he's probably looking for a place to batten down too.
Maybe we wait until the next night and then run out immediately. We'd be in the same position we are now.
we'd be further away from him.
Well, he'd be the same distance because he can't move during the day either. And we know where to start.
All right, so you're saying tomorrow. I vote tonight. What do you guys think, Sean, Mari? Koz, are you with us?
Kozaline is in her room having multiple visions of
Oh,
multiple
okay.
things.
He's passed out in a closet.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what actually where Sean went. Like
Okay.
that first as soon as he came in was like, yeah, where'd Kozi go?
I think we should go tonight. I think I think you should stay here, Liz,
Why?
because because I'm scared. Because if it's just me who gets caught out during the day, then it's not a lot of things. They don't have a lot of stuff to offer. And if it's me, at least I can do something.
And no offense, what do you think you could do that I can't? Do you have some special thing that lets you
No,
sleep?
but
in
I could try. I have a thing that Mario made that I could sleep in my trunk if I have to.
If he ran off, he doesn't want to be here. So how are you gonna get him back in like a 5-minute window?
Steak is fucking ass.
Oh,
If he did this to Pavel, he's going down. This is not acceptable.
We don't know how strong he is.
Sorry, bug.
We don't, but either way, I'm responsible for his ass. So whether that's making sure that he is safe and not being hunted by whatever did this to Pavel, or making sure that he is punished for doing this to Pavel, it's my responsibility. So tonight or tomorrow, Mari?
Do we have any humans we could trust?
Mario,
Is Mario around? Is he even in town?
apparently.
I could try it. I don't know how much he's going to be getting. If
But I don't want, if he did this to Pavel.
maybe just have him tag him, like follow him.
Yeah, I can watch him.
Yeah,
Tail
We
him.
know where to look for him next.
that's the one.
Stalk.
All right, let's do that. Call Mario. Get him. Let him know.
What you doing?
I'm gonna call Mario.
Answers up.
I'm gonna check on Kozi.
Hey, Mario, it's Mario. How may I help you?
Can you find a guy for me?
Business or pleasure?
It's kind of urgent. Something happened and it's my fault and I need to find a guy. It's business.
It's never your fault. You just hear a gun starting to get loaded up.
I just need you to trail somebody. They might be extremely powerful and I don't want you to get involved with it.
Already involved. You just called me.
I don't want you to get close to him.
Don't need to get close. What's his
Valid.
name and appearance information?
His name is Edward, and he might look kind of like a monk right now.
He's bald now. Remember?
Well, was he bald in the
Yeah.
thing?
In the vision
Okay.
and the thing, yeah.
And-
He
And the
Okay.
camera.
All right, okay.
Looks
You
like he's
know-
wearing Jilon's jacket.
He looks like he is probably wandering around. He's out of place, and he used to look like a monk, and he no longer looks like a monk. So, he's bald and just
You got a rough idea where he might be?
yeah. I give him the area where I saw him.
Anything special about this guy?
Just
He's a really, really old kindred.
yeah, he's an old kindred, and we kind of thought that he was trapped, and it is looking like he might have been trapped for a good reason.
Dust?
Huh?
Do you want him dusted?
No, I want answers.
Alrighty. Yeah, if you can send me any information you have before you go to sleep, we appreciate it, but I'll find him.
Okay, I'll send him everything that I have.
Liz will
Hopefully I
can
don't have to hit him
also
with a
send
car
you
this
the
time.
footage of whatever he was wearing the last time.
Mhm.
For when he walked out, and like the timestamp. Oh God. Well, this has only happened like 2.5 hours ago, so there's a good chance that hopefully the prince hasn't heard about it yet. So that sounds like a problem for tomorrow, Liz.
Alright. And as you're worrying about this, Kozi's visions basically ease off right as all of you basically just sleep as the sun rises. Because
Yeah,
once the
Liz-
sun rises, unless you spend a willpower point, I think it is,
Yeah,
you just boom.
Liz is gonna
Back
make
to
sure
the
that everything
abyss,
is
baby.
locked up as tight as possible.
Alright. And that's where we end the session.
Oh my God, guys.
Alright.
I fucked
So,
up.
All right,
Yeah,
everybody.
fun.
Thank you for joining us tonight for Baltimore by Night, our Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition chronicle. So we're gonna go around for any kind of little shoutouts. Luke, same, nothing.
Yeah, that's right.
Reese.
Yep, nothing.
All right. Let us go with Aya.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah.
Stay in school.
You can find me on my Twitter, my Instagram, whatever else, at Outgoing. I do commissions. So if you want some art, please come find me. I have a game called Saffron Academy. Kev and Kat and Callie are all there, and it's a good time. They're gonna be doing a play next time, so hopefully that's probably the last one they came out. So go check that out. It's on Fraction Moon D&D. It's fun time, and I don't know, maybe somebody else will get turned into silverware.
Hopefully not.
All right.
Surprise is coming.
So next we'll have Kelly.
Hello. You can find me at Cap Callie on Twitter all the time. I'm always there. Probably retweeting something about the Muppets. And I run a game, and I and Reese are at it. It's called Unwritten. By the time this comes out, we will have had our first book ending. And well, it's gonna be a time. So we should watch the VOD of that, because when this comes out, it'll just be a VOD on Fractured Moon D&D on Tuesdays at 8:00 Eastern Standard Time. I'm sad.
I'm scared.
Uh,
Fine. It's
all
fine.
right. Katrina then.
Hi. So, so every Monday we post stuff here. Typically, it is Baltimore by Night or Dishonored, but I'll let Kev talk a little bit about that one. But I am also going to be starting, I think the week that this airs, or the week before this, whichever, restarting Retroverse on Scotty Hood's channel, so you can go check that out. That's super cool. We'll be wrapping that up soon, so I'm really excited to see where it goes and see what these crazy goons have planned. Pretty much everybody here except for Kevin is in that game, at least one version of it, be it Vaccine or Corruption Crew. So
Kevin
yeah.
was in it.
And Kevin's been in it a few times, yeah. So go check that out.
Also, wrapping things up, we're probably gonna go for like half of a year.
I'm I am regretting all of Liz's decisions she's ever made.
4 more years. 4
more years.
Yeah, so that's me. Also follow our Twitter, which should be on our YouTube somewhere. I'll make sure it's in the doobly-doo. So yeah, that's where I post all of our updates for when the new episodes goes live, as well as the clips. So yeah, go check that out.
All right. And again, just keep watching this channel. Every fortnight we have Dishonored, though there will be another missed episode due to one of the
Life
players
events.
getting down with the sickness. So
But we will have a one-shot of a surprise sequel that we had not planned that will
Yep.
be airing that day.
So we will have something. It just there will be one extra week before you will be dishonored with us, sadly. But we keep joining. We will have it, and everyone will enjoy it. Of course, if you're watching this, every other thing, Vampire, we've had a lot of random one shots throughout things. So check those out, and we'll see what stuff's in the future. Until then, have a bloody good time.
Bye.
Guys.